Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this blacksmith microphonic device on this Sunday night market watch. Hope everybody is doing well. Good to see you all here as we wait for the markets to open. It takes a few minutes to propagate over on the Kitco website. We're going to keep an eye on this though. Yes, indeed. Hope everybody is doing well here on the Sunday night broadcast. And we're going to answer just one or two comments here before the markets open up. And let's see what we've got here from Eric Busenberg here. It says, how the hell does anybody know what you pay for the gold if you haven't for many years, passed down through generations? This is about the capital gains tax given as a gift bought with cash. Can't you just pick a number and basically say you paid $4,500 for it? An all-time high. Many people don't even keep track of the price, that's for sure. I've always wondered that, and you're exactly right. How do you really know? If you got to take somebody's word for it, especially for cash transactions, it's very difficult to really tell. Good to see you guys. All right, good question. And let's get one more here. We've got Nesmaniac on the big news about Poland accumulating more gold. Yes, every time a central bank buys gold this year, it's going to be a big deal for sure. Didn't Goldfinger radiate the gold at Fort Knox? Wait, no. 007 stopped it around a second to spare. I think it would have been all right by now anyway. Let's see, 1964 plus 50 years. There you go. Would have been safe after 50 years for sure. Good to see you guys. Glad you guys are here with us tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight. And by the way, I think I'm going to start doing this just to avoid any spam in the chats. I think I have it set for just subscribers to be able to participate in the chat. So you can subscribe if you're here watching. Want you to join the conversation, but want you to be a subscriber. Appreciate you guys. Good to see you. All right. It is now 2 minutes after. That's about the time. And the market is open. And look at this. Gold is up and silver is up, back over $80 an ounce again, up almost 50 cents right out of the gate. Look at this, folks. The bull run continues in pre-Asian market trading here. I'm going to keep an eye on this. These, I think, are the Australian markets that are open right now. And so that's what we're looking at right now. It is something else for sure, watching these markets move, and gold, silver continuing to climb. Platinum also doing quite well. It's up 1.33% now, 1.33% up, $30. And gold is up, and silver is up as well. In fact, you know what? Let's see here. I think we've got it. We got the trading houses. Here's the markets. It is New Zealand and Australia that are open right now. So that's what we're looking at right now. These two markets are open right now. Here we go. And so we'll see. Tokyo, I think, will open next at I believe. We'll keep an eye on that and see what we've got here. And good to see. All right. And we've got this. We've got, here's the Summit Metals channel sponsor. Check them out. They have a fast-growing bullion dealer. They're real busy right now. But nonetheless, if you want your silver, gold, they are there to provide it for you. And they've got a widening variety of platinum, gold, and silver. So check them out. In the link in the description below. So here we go. And now, as usually is the case, when the markets open up, usually it's a snap up and then it pulls back a little bit. And that's what we're seeing right now. Gold was up almost 50 cents. It's now pulled back to just 21 cents right now. So there it is. There it is. Crazy. There's where the markets are now. Gold up $4.70. $4,515. Silver at $80.17, over $80 right now. And good to see you guys. All right. Very good. Hope you guys are doing well. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight. Let's get into this. We've got the Gamer Zakalip says here about the Poland gold. It says this here. And what does he have to say? We've got... during the Second World War, the gold reserves of Poland were transferred to Romania, Great Britain, and Canada in November 1946. Following the cancellation of Poland's wartime debt, the larger part of pre-war gold reserves were returned to new communist authority. By 1947, the gold deposit in Romania had in 1939 was returned, while the former Bank of Poland itself was closed down and finally in 1952 absorbed by the newly created Narodowy Bank Polski. The latter was used by the two banks to allow to operate Poland's post-war planned economy, had a monopoly for currency, credit, and accumulation of savings. PKO Bank of Polski was responsible for private accounts. Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you for that history. What's going on there? A very knowledgeable crowd here. Audience, appreciate you guys sharing. Frederick Muhlenbauer, my Warsaw apartment is 100 meters from the gold people line. Up daily to view the gold. Wow, interesting. Wow. Thank you for that perspective from somebody who lives in Poland, right there, ground zero, where the gold is. All right. Very good. And we've got this for Wheels from Rob. Very nice, Sal. Do you think the price will go up, down, or stay the same if all the gold supposedly we have in Fort Knox is actually there? I actually don't think it will have much. I think if we find out that the gold is not actually there, then the price will probably go up dramatically, maybe even skyrocket. But if we find out the gold is there, well, it's what everybody thought anyway. So we'll see. I don't think it'll have much impact. Attorney Michael Eline, thank you so much, my friend, for the super chat there on a busy Sunday night. Appreciate it. Check out his channel, by the way. A very smart, intelligent attorney, and very good. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's see here. We've got Eric. Diamond is a great sign of pressure time for silver. Hold on for as long as you want. It's different for everyone. Selling stage is the way it's moving now. Time will always tell. Indeed, it will. Very good. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see all of you folks here. Silver Wolverine, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Sorry I can't say hello to everybody individually. We got a good crowd here tonight as we're watching these markets move, and they are moving. Silver now back up. Exactly a $0.50 increase right now. It's continuing to climb. Silver up 0.63%. To $80.46. Gold up $13.10. Look at that. Wow. Platinum up $35. And palladium up $3. So the numbers are moving here. Up in a northerly direction. Silver really bouncing up here. Now it's pulled back. It's a little volatile here tonight. It was up 50 cents. Now it's up 20 cents. Go figure. In fact, now gold is outperforming silver at this moment in time. Very volatile move, but we're seeing them kind of move up. But I tell you what, this is encouraging. You see, well, depending on your point of view, your vantage point, silver trading above $80 an ounce right now. And yeah, there it is. Crazy, crazy times we're living in here. Okay, we've got Polzukulikwax. Good morning, Sal. Poland is doing a great job under the leadership of NBP, National Bank of Poland President Adam Glapiński, and many Poles are noticing it. Thank you for recognizing this in your article. No problem. Yep, I try my best. I like to talk about all aspects of precious metal news, and Poland is definitely a country to watch out for, not just for their gold reserves and their central banks, but also for their silver reserves below ground. That is something that has not left my mind that we should take into account for sure. Oh man, Attorney Michael Align, thank you so much. Says 1999, don't let me interview you on my channel. I have 60,000 subscribers who need to meet you. Abolish the Fed. I'd love to do that. Just yeah, let's email me and let's discuss it. I've gotten a couple of emails from you from you know, for other videos and news stories, and I appreciate that. But yeah, send me an email. We'll try to set something up. It would be an honor. Definitely, sure. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that so much. America First, good evening to you. Yes, it was a good weekend. Good to see America First. I hope you're doing well. Praying for good health for you. And also Michael K is here, and I'm praying for good health for Donna and for him. And you guys are amazing. Let's continue to move along here. Look at this, folks. Silver is now up 59 cents. Look at this, up almost 0.75 percentage point here tonight. $80.55. $80.43 for the bid price. Now, as much of the volatility that there is here, the spread has remained at that steady 12 cents for quite a while now. Maybe a month or two, maybe 2 months, maybe more than that. It used to be a dime's worth of difference between those metals, but here we are, and it is Looking at silver is rocking it tonight. It sure is. What a move. Platinum is up 1.7%, up $40 at $2,310. And so a lot of good stuff happening here. Amazing. Amazing indeed. Uh, all right. Yeah, poll tonight. Okay, yeah, let me think of a poll here. Let me just try here. Um, let's see here. Uh, let's see here. Just bear with me for a second. All right, almost done, almost done, almost got it. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's see here. All right. And, oh, okay, we got this. Thank you so much for Michael K. has just sent 10 Salivate Metal gift memberships across the bow. Thank you, Michael K. Appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you indeed. And while I was typing for the poll, which I hope you will partake in, look at this. Silver climbing up now 70 cents. Look at that. $80.66 for silver tonight. Look at that. Amazing. Silver is really popping, and we're just talking about the Australian and New Zealand markets now. We haven't even gotten into the whatchamacallit. We've not gotten into the other markets opening up yet, so we'll see here. Movie memorabilia, yes. American First got some good stuff. The Tiger Stacker is here, yeah. Let's see here. I think I saw that in what you sent me. It's part of the stack and stuff like that. Good stuff. All right, let's see here. So let's get back to some of these comments, but hello to you, Tiger Stacker, and thank you so much for that 5 spot, my friend. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. And let us get over here and respond to just a few more comments before we revisit the markets as they are moving fast. From an older video about the security features on American Eagle bullion coins are a disaster. This must have been right when they released them. Yes, not a big fan of the security features for the American Eagles, and it is still a disaster to this day. I tend to stick with Britannia's for the triple security features. I think the idea of security features is to add them as complex additions. I don't see how a missing read is security. Exactly right. Forgers already know that the position of the gap relates to the year and would replicate it with ease. Exactly right. I would only buy an ASC from the trusted bullion dealers I use. They test everything, then buy. Exactly right. It was an absolute fail. Absolute fail, for sure. All right, very good. Molybdenum. Yeah, I had trouble pronouncing that in the video, but at least I showed it for sure. There you go. All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Vince, why should I buy the Diamond Fist silver coin? You should not. Why should you not buy the Diamond Fist silver coin? Because it doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a Diamond Fist silver coin. There is a Diamond Fist silver round, and you don't have to buy it. But if you want to buy it, you sure can. I don't make a dime from them. But yeah, if you want to buy it, you sure can. Fervitz Finds. I bought a pocket pinger the other day and used Salivate Metal as a referral. Awesome. Thank you, Fervitz. Yes, the pocket pinger is a great way. Check it out if you get a chance. And thank you so much. IntelliCorrect, the Coin Medic. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Thanks for the Salivate Metal gift memberships across the bow. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Busy night here as we're watching the markets move. Amazing stuff. Rocky Superstar is here. Good to see Rocky. Check him out. He live streams after I do here. Silver up 65 cents right now, up 0.81%, $80.61. I want to remind you, folks, that the all-time high price for silver was $83.93, I think. If my memory serves, $83.93 was the all-time high for silver. And I'm curious what you guys think. And Mark Razor inspired the poll for today. When do you think we're going to see $100 silver? So far, within 2 months, 77% of you think that's going to happen. So we'll see here. And 3% say it'll never happen. All right. There it is. So that's what we're looking at here. Metals prices are moving, and pretty much silver's on fire tonight, no question about it. But gold's doing quite well too. 45.28. It's getting fairly near. I think its all-time high was 45.76. I think. I believe, or 45.83, somewhere thereabout. All right. Let's see. Very good. And so now up 71 cents for silver. 71 cents up it is tonight. All right. You guys are amazing. Thanks for popping in tonight. And let's see here. Let's get over and see what we've got with another comment. We're going to do just a few more, and we're going to get right back into it. We've got Keisir Beer 631. Buy and hoard all the silver and gold you can. Everybody is doing it. Well, don't just do it because everybody is doing it. And also, don't just go all in and just start and being, the thing is, you can buy all you can. That really is a loosely defined thing within your budget and within your level of understanding of the markets. I'm going to be talking about that in tomorrow's video. But yes, I do agree. It's a good idea to buy. But understand, whenever you buy, expect that the price is going to drop. You know what I mean? And I almost bought right before I went live. And now I kind of wish I did, looking at what's going on here. But, you have to understand it could always go back the other way. So we'll see here. Yeah, it does. You're right, Liquid Electrum. There's going to be swings. We just got to roll with the punches as we buy. But you're right. There you go. And Greg Ziegler says $309 a troy ounce. Wow, I find the possibility of silver is becoming scarce with all the buying of the industrial use. So the question is will I be alive to see this? Could be the Bank of America buys its own warehouse full of silver, driving the price up even more. It very well could. I don't know. That's another kind of manipulation not a lot of people talk about here. And T, I'm just going to call him T because that's the letter I recognize, even though it's a Mandarin character. He says here, if silver hits $126, many banks will be in trouble. 126 is their last line of defense, and if it breaks through, silver will skyrocket from 300 to 500. This is inevitable. Interesting. Would love to know the reasoning behind that. All right. Very good. Would love to know the reasoning behind that. Okay. Let's get over here and see what we've got in the markets at this point in time. Look at this. Silver now. Within 15 minutes, silver has moved up $1.12, up 1.4%, $81.08. It is moving fast, and we're just talking about the Australian and New Zealand markets now are active, and it is on fire tonight. Look at this. Silver is climbing up dramatically here. The excitement is not over, folks. The bull run continues, just as I suspected it would. It is here, and it is traveling, and it's traveling at the speed of light, it seems like here. And this is what we're looking at here. It has literally gapped up here. That's what that is. It's gapped up on moderate trading. On moderate trading, it is gapped up. In other words, the volume is relatively low, and it is just, that's my... that little sound effect I made is the actual sound of the markets moving up. It's just, yes. No, it's not what you think it is. That is the actual digital sound of those keystrokes and buys that are occurring at medium to low volume tonight. It's crazy. No, it's an open mintage Cybercurrent Twitcher. For the Diamond Fist rounds, it's an open mintage at this point in time. And, yes, indeed. But they're in pre-sale right now, and I have unconfirmed report that somebody bought a whole heck of a bunch of them before I even knew they were available. It was crazy. But yes, indeed. And I'm hoping that maybe Cybercurrent Twitcher might be the European distributor of those. But he's not the big buy. Anyways, but Cybercurrent Twitcher was very kind to buy some too through his U.S. Person there. Very good. All right, numbers keep climbing, and we're going to keep going. Up $1.24 now to $81.20. The market opened up below $80, slightly below. And look at this, the low is $79.85. The high is $81.20, which is where we're at right now. We're at a session high for silver right at this moment in time. Amazing, amazing. Yes, indeed. So that's where we're at here. Markets moving fast. Platinum and palladium also really picking up pace, with platinum being the clear winner of the day in terms of its move upwards by percentage, up $64, $2 or 2.83%. So there you go. Yes, indeed. Wow. Wild move indeed. Silver continuing to trade comfortably above oil's price as well. Maddie Sale, good morning, Salivation Nation. Looking forward to seeing Friday's silver price. Yes, me too. You should see it right now. It's nuts. All right, we've got Michael Blankenship says, I own 623 1-ounce silver rounds at only $27 an ounce. Average 10 1-ounce gold buffaloes at a 4K average. I was late to the gold party. That's all right. You're in it, and that's good. You know, gold's a little less volatile, so it does very well for sure. And very good. All right. Nice. Let's see here. What we have here. Oh, Uriah Kaiser with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Bought 590 proof silver eagles in original boxes yesterday. Hope it keeps going up. Yes, there's lower, perhaps about $15 premium now for 2025 silver eagles from the mint. America First purchased 2. They dropped the price. You must have threatened some kung fu on them. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it turns out it was a glitch on their end. So, yes, indeed. Very good. All right. And let's get over here. Let's do a few more. We'll look at the markets again. It is an exciting night here. Wow. I actually was not expecting this for the prices to pop like they are now. Battle Cryptologist says, I wonder if Bank of America are anticipating a defection of the Bitcoin crowd into real money. That's a lot of zeros moving in the right direction. Yes, there could be part of it. It very well could be. And thank you again, Uriah Kaiser. Appreciate that. That's a great buy. Check out dripvault.com. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Appreciate that. As I slurp my coffee with the madness of the markets here tonight. Oh, yeah. It is insane in the membrane. Let's take a look here at the markets. $1.45 up. That's a 1.81% move in mere moments within the half an hour. $81.41 for silver tonight. The gold is also up 0.5%, up $23.40. Platinum is up 3.1%, $71 here. Look at that. Palladium up $27. The markets are moving, and everything is solidly in the green. It is a wild night. Yes, indeed. Gold to silver ratio 54.77. Mike Spring is reporting to us. Well, let's take a look at that together, shall we? Seeing the gold to silver ratio narrow as such is exciting. It actually is 55.73 is what it really is. But yes, indeed, we'll keep a track on that. But it is exciting. It's wild to see it move in that direction. Seeing silver really just kind of break out here in this Sunday evening session. JF Enterprises says here, and we're going to watch it at 7 o'clock. That's when the next thing opens. We're going to see what's going to open then. I think it might be, I don't know. But JF Enterprise at 50 to 1 would be 15K gold. I'm assuming this won't be ratio related. It will represent a spike in the metal. Let's say 30 to 1, we're looking at 9K gold, a doubling at current price. Yeah, I think they're doing it the opposite way. They're saying silver's price would get to that based off of the ratio right now. But yes, indeed. Bluetooth blades. All right. Okay. Yes. Bluetooth blades. Yes. Again, thank you for that. The bid versus the bid versus ask price, the difference between those two, as we're looking at here, a 1.84% increase. The ask price is the price that is the foundation from which you pay for precious metals when you buy them from a dealer. The bid price is the foundation from which precious metals are sold back to refiners. That's known as bid price. Another term could be melt price. So if you ever see a coin shop say, hey, I'm selling this for you at melt, they're not telling you the truth. They're selling them to you based off of the ask price. Very rarely does anybody sell to you based off of melt price or the bid price. So that's right, exactly. So that's the difference between bid and ask. So there it is. Okay. And let's see what we've got here. We have got Hummer V says, I heard silver's getting so expensive, many companies have decided to use Bitcoin to build solar panels. I love it. You win comment of the day, sir. That's brilliant. Yes, indeed. It shows you the utility of Bitcoin. Well, there is none other than it is recognized as a form of exchange upon many places will take Bitcoin, and they recognize it as such. But that's pure faith. That's pure faith in those institutions. Whereas historically, silver has been a true stable store of value over the long course of time that is actually tangible and has utility beyond the energy used to produce it, which is pretty amazing. All right, let's see here. Okay, you got Sean. They mine molybdenum near where I live. The mine is near Leadville, Colorado. Climax mine. Interesting. I never knew you could buy it there. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Whoa, look at this from Burke. 94.97 as we open up these markets and look at them. Silver is almost up $2. It's up $1.83 right now. But anyways, Burke 94.97 says, hey, Sal, I'm curious. If you had $3,000 and wanted to spend it today on gold, silver, and Bitcoin, how much of each would you buy? Hope you're doing well. Well, good question, Burke. I would probably put it towards gold, honestly. Even though the gold to silver ratio is probably wider than it should be, considering the bull run we're seeing, which means there might be more headroom for silver. And we're pushing. We're getting closer now. I tell you what, we could see that. I probably would just put it towards gold. That's one reason. The other reason is gold tends to be a little bit more stable store of value. It's less volatile. And number three, I feel like as a stacker, the older you get, the more you want more value in a smaller, tighter space, literally for storage. So that's why I would do that. Good question. Good question indeed. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, Iran we're watching too. We may have a revolution at hand there. P. Ryan Limerick says there's no internet in Iran right now. Well, until we see Elon Musk maybe provide it for those. Yes, very well could. Persians hold gold and silver. I love to see the regime overthrown in Iran, and I love to see Iran go back to being called the nation of Persia. Persia is a much better name for the good people of Iran. Get rid of the name Iran, which basically has supremacist notions. I think that name was chosen, I think, in concert with the Hitler regime, the Third Reich. So let's just call it Persia and be done with it. And yes, indeed. All right. And give them and allow them to their own self-determination aside from the religious theocracy that's there now. That would be great. All right. So here, $1.87 up, now up 2.34% for silver, $81.83. I'm actually shocked at this market move here tonight. It's amazing. Yes, indeed, sure is. We have 1,947 people here now. That is the Roswell year. Yes, indeed. All right. MST says here, it's an exciting, I think he meant exciting. He says existing there. It's an exciting time for precious metals. Buy what you can afford and hold on to it with diamond fist. Exactly right. Hold on to it with diamond fist. Exactly right. MST. Very, very good. Let's see here. There you go. Aaron's Iranian friends call themselves Persians. That's great. Yes, pray for the people of Persia. Yes, indeed. And people have been killed there. There's been brave protesters that have been killed. So be with them and pray for them for sure. All right. And let's see here. Henstar One and Only says, Sal, I think you're not factoring in the total debasement of global currency versus real money. Well, yes, I'm not factoring that in on purpose because they're not total. Well, I mean, they're debased, but they're not collapsing. They're existing because of faith, much like Bitcoin is. They exist because of faith in fiat. People have faith in fiat. We have faith in fiat, in and of ourselves. But anyways, There may not be a top in price for the monetary metals, just how much the currency gets debased. Yeah. Well, debasement is inflation, and I do cover that. And that is a part of it. I mean, debasement is pretty much gone. It's not tied to any metal at all. All right, very good. Let's see here, and we've got that's right, John Knox, Persia. Persia, I love it. I love it. Wayne Burbank here, and then we'll look at the markets again. What did I do, dude? I don't know how that happened. I put 2 stars. He says here, I had a dream long ago because in the late 80s, my school ring was made of palladium and was one of the cheaper metals. Now, not so much. Though silver could pull a palladium this year. Well, interesting. I wonder if that's really true. They may some of those metals that they used. They may have some name for them, but they may palladial or something like that. But I would check that. I would get it tested to see if that's the case. All right, let's see. Let's do one more. We'll take a look at the markets here. PDX Eddie chimes in here with this and says, interesting fact, one of the largest online gun dealers is out of most of their semi-auto rifles, especially in 5.56. I wonder what the gun run is about. Just saying. Interesting. I don't know. It's a good question. Don't know what that could be about. But yeah. Yeah, not sure what that's about. Glad you guys are here with me tonight as we watch these markets together. It has been an exciting night as we're watching the metals pop out. Silver up over 2% right now, up $1.62 to $81.58. That's a pretty good clip here as we're watching. Silver has reached a session high tonight at $81.85, and we're not even through the first hour yet, and volume has been pretty light. You guys have been partaking in my poll, and 78% of you think we may see $100 silver within 2 months. Within 2 months of right now. So most are bullish on silver. And of this poll, 975 have partook, and 19% think it'll come within 12 months, and 3% believe it's not going to happen. So we shall see. So most everybody is bullish on silver, heading in that direction. So glad you guys are here. Appreciate it. And we're watching things closely here as the markets move in real time here. We've got David Van Kanen, if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. Please forgive me. Says maybe the GSR can be normalized by just decreasing the value of gold. Don't the deep staters have a vested interest in more affordable backing of BRICS currency to the benefit of anti-Americans and infiltrated leaders in political office? I guess that is a possibility, a way to narrow that gold to silver ratio, but with nations continuing to buy it, that is going to only increase the price. It's inevitable. The gold is more rare, much more rare, by at least 8 to 1, 8 to 1 probably likely is the case, 8 to 10 to 1 above ground. And so that does play a role when more and more central banks are buying it and holding it. Very, very little, if any, selling at all these days. It's crazy. My Willie's 57 says, is silver turning into a gambling arena? Has it turned from a stable to pure speculation? Just something I ponder. Yeah, at this point in time, the only way you can really gamble on silver is buy it and speculate and try to sell it at a profit right now. I would just buy to hold. Buy to hold and expect, hey, there may be some loss here. But you stack physical silver for the long term. If you want to speculate with silver, then do it with the ETFs. And even then, I would be kind of very, very skeptical about trying to do that. It'd be very risky. There's risk you can take with other areas. You can take great risk in the precious metals markets, just as you would any stock, for sure. And I don't like that. I like for the most part. I can understand why some people might want to risk some things, but overall, for my physical silver, I'm a buy and hold kind of guy. All right. And Wicked Sticky Flowers, I got a few pounds of mercury. What's that worth? Or is it quartz? Oh, man. You've got to be careful with that. You don't want to schlock that around and or anything like that. The daily stack report says $309 is dangerous for the short-term traders. We're going to see huge swings from now till then. I can only imagine how many margin hikes we're going to be seeing this year. I tell you what, with this move that we're seeing right now, be prepared for another margin hike, and that's going to release a lot of silver speculators, and they're going to sell. So be very, very. We're going to keep an eye on that. What are we seeing right now? Silver was over 2%. It's pulled back slightly. It is now up 1.85% at this moment in time. Silver's price trading at $81.44. Gold up $27.80 tonight, up 0.62%. Platinum up over 3% tonight, up 75. Palladium up 25 tonight. So there it is. You guys are great. That's what has got happening here. So the markets are on the move. And let's see what's open right now as we are still in the first hour. We're keeping an eye on this too. It's just at the bottom of the hour. We only have two markets open, New Zealand and Australia. And in those markets tonight, we are witnessing here volume in the silver market relatively light. Honestly, look at this. It's picked up. Volume has picked up, and this is why we're seeing the prices stabilize in this area. Traders are getting in right now, taking profits from this big move. And look at that. Volume spiking, mostly selling, but there's fights. The two of the highest volume bars we see here are buy. They're buy bars there. That's in the green. All right. Let's say silver testing slides are in high demand too from CyberCurrent Twitcher. Yeah, people want to know. It's a good time, to test your silver. So check out CyberCurrent Twitcher. Get in touch with him. Subscribe to his channel. He can tell you how to get one of those handcrafted. A great way to test, scientific because it has a specific angle to it that you can use. It's the best way to test your silver using diamagnetism. For audio tones, or to test for the ping test, you can get the Pocket Pinger, link to which is an affiliate link in the description of each and one of my videos, including this live stream if you want to get one of those. Those are great devices as well. I would encourage you to actually have both of those. But there it is. Volume picking up, and we're starting to see resistance here for silver right around this area. Here it has been for the last couple of minutes. So we're going to keep an eye on it. Man, what a night it has been. It's up almost 2% now. Okay, let me show you the volume again. Yeah, I forget that my screen is, there's the volume. So there's the volume. Sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at I'm not looking at the preview window, so I got to remember that the window is it can get cut off very easily there. So that's what we're looking at right now. There's that volume. All right. Thank you. All right, let's get back over here. We've got the same name, 3926, says the following. Great show today, Sal. I've been trying to tell my close friends to buy uranium-related stocks. I won't say specifically which I've invested in already, but I will say that the stock is already making my money. There you go. That's right. Yeah, and the exploration stocks, by definition, are risky. So just understand that. But yeah, so that's great. That's making them some money for sure. All right. Very good. Glad you guys are here with us tonight. It has been an exciting time for the markets as they are pumping here tonight, as we almost have 2,000 viewers. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. Matt Wingy says here, amazing video as always. Not sure what to think anymore. Some say pull back to 40. Others say to the moon. 4,000. I'll just keep buying on the way up and down. Keep on holding. Buying more in the dips. Exactly right. That's the way to do it. You are exactly right. That's right. Let's see here. Yeah. Crazy. And let's see here. What we've got happening here tonight. It's been a wild ride in the markets for sure. Okay. We've got flying high let's do this one, then we'll take a look at the markets again. That's how fast things are moving. We're checking it very frequently here. Two oil-producing nations are destabilizing, and the Straits of Hormuz could go. Ghost riders passing through the UK en route to Iran. The long protracted civil war plays out like day 1 of 4 tier 1 assets. WTI crude up. If Hormuz goes worth double those numbers, this is a once-in-a-generation option for Israel and neocons to remove them while they're looking clean. Dirty wars in Latin America funded by Russia and China. That's a good point. We may see them close the Straits of Hormuz, and that might be one of the reasons why the markets are on fire tonight. Crude oil is up 51 cents. It's at $59.63. So what's going on in Iran very well could have a direct impact here, as we're seeing silver now very close to up 2%, up $1.55. And maybe geopolitics playing a role here tonight as people look for safety in the precious metals. Gold up to 0.58%, up $26. Platinum up $67. Palladium up $19. Yes, so very, very well could be a role that something we're seeing play out here tonight. It is something else. We're watching it very closely here. These markets move. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. I'm kind of fearful what happens at the next one, and I'm thought about placing an order. And I know I probably shouldn't do this, but sometimes you're not sure what's going to happen, and you buy thinking it's going to go up, but then it goes down. You always have to understand that, and part of me would like to be able to take advantage of doing that, so we'll see here. I may have to turn off the screen here and place an order while you guys are here. Do you want me to do that? Type the number. Type yes if you want me to do that here while we're here tonight, because I tell you what, I'm kind of I'm thinking about it, because I have a feeling that once the top of the hour hits, it's going to just keep climbing. We're going to see more markets open up, and it very well could be related to Iran and other things that are playing a role, and especially with the uncertainty that's all around the world right now for myriad different reasons. So if you don't mind me doing that, I may do that. Believe it or not. That's one of everybody's saying yes. Okay, all right. I'm going to turn off my screen. I'm going to do this right now, and I may need to. So bear with me for a second, folks. Let me see here. How do I turn this off? There it is. All right, I'm going to do it right now. And this never been done before, but we're gonna make this thing happen right now. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Come on here. All right. Yeah. Oh man, the price is much higher than what it was when I first. Oh crap. Hold on a second here. I was logged out. I gotta log back in. Price is substantially higher, much higher than the spot price went up. But it is what it is, so I gotta do this. So yes, indeed, bear with me. So yes, I'm placing an order right now. Thank you guys. I need 2 PCs exactly. That's right. I don't have 2 PCs, but and I'm not politically correct, but it is what it is. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Let's go to checkout, and let's see here. All right, and I may have to actually run and get something here. I'm not sure. I may have to, as this is not something that I've done in a while here. But let's see here. Okay, all right. Okay, let me see here. Okay, okay, I gotta see my accounts here. Bear with me, guys. I'll let you know when it's done. Hopefully this will be quick, but I have a feeling that I may need to scoot some money around. Bear with me here. As I make my move here tonight. Come on now. Okay, yep, I'm going to have to scoot some money around. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. All right, here we go. This to that. All right. Let me make sure everything's done here. Sorry about that. Almost done, guys. Almost done. And I have agreed to the terms and conditions. Order is now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Thank you guys for bearing with me here. You know, in part, I'm buying somewhat out of fear, right? I am somewhat buying out of fear because I think when there's an opening again, I think we're going to see it go higher. We're going to check. We're going to see if this actually happens here. Let me check and make sure this has actually come through. See if the order is there. And there it is. Yes, the price substantially increased, but it is what it is. But order has been placed. All right, now let's turn everything back on. You guys, thank you for being patient with me. And we're going to test this in real time, by the way. I just bought Greenland. Yes, that's right. I just bought Greenland. That's what I did. Thank you. All right. FOMO is real. And I think in part, I'm going to be the guinea pig for FOMO because, at the top of the hour, we're going to see another market move. In fact, let's see here. I'm not sure what's going to open up. Are we going to see the Filipino markets open? I think so. I think that will open next. The Filipino Stock Exchange, I believe, will come up next. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see volume pick up a little bit there. And right now, you can see silver continues to go up here tonight. And silver is up $1.76. We're near the session high again, up over 2.2% tonight. Crazy town. Look at that. So, yes, indeed. Wild move here. All right. Gold up 0.73%, up $32.90 tonight. There it is. Platinum up 3.54%, up $80. Palladium up 38. So we'll see here. All right. So we're going to watch these markets move here. And we are going to, especially the top of the next hour. I did a little buying out of fear. Do not necessarily do what I just did, by the way, because this could burn me straight in my rear end, like lighting a fire, for sure. Don't wait for the metals to fall. That's right, deja vu. That's right. And because I've done that all over again. That would be deja vu all over again, right? Exactly. All right. We love you, deja vu. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Look at this. Metals moving tonight. Let's get back to the comments and see what some folks are saying here. The gamer Zapocalypse says molybdenum is used in supplements. That's a big market. Okay, yes. True. Very true. Thank you for that perspective. We got Stephen Higby says, I paid $85 an ounce yesterday at the coin show. The cheap silver days are over. Wow. Indeed they are. For sure. All right. We've got Gold Trader. Banks positions themselves first, then put the predictions out. Ignore them. Do your own thing. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily true. It could be. I don't know. That would be, I guess, somewhat manipulative too, right? But yes, take everything for a grain of salt. We don't know. We don't know for sure. You can pretty much assume that they don't have your best interests at heart anyway. But thank you for that. Mr. Bill Oh No says JM Bullion is trying to sell 10-pound copper bars for $400, over $400. Wow. Yeah, do not fall for that. That's crazy. All right, very good. All right, thank you. Coins A to Z is here. Good to see Coins A to Z. Welcome, my friend. We've got John Roseman says here, I find it hard to believe that a major bank would want to help regular common folk like us help make us money. That does not make any sense. You may be right. It might bring other large investors out to invest in silver, which would raise the price insanely high and knock the little guy out of the market. Yeah, You know, it's interesting. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot involved in it. You know, like J.P. Morgan, for instance, they're the largest custodian in silver in the world. Does not mean they own the silver. Uh, it's just that they're the custodian of it. And traders who buy ETFs, essentially, you know, and I mean, you know, the way that those markets move, if you had to actually cash out those silver bars, it would go to the buyers. It's just a big deal to cash them out because you have to get a minimum of a massive amount of probably 1,000 ounces. Is my guess. All right. J. Michael Thames, Sal, mentioning price predictions on silver reminds me of the old dictum in the house of a hanged man. One never mentions the word rope. Yes, that's a good point for sure. All right. And we've got this from about stacking copper bullion makes zero sense. I agree with that. We won't read all of that. But Donna Kerr says, I do not want to wait with bated breath to hear what Bank of America has to say. And 309, what a weird number. Just say 300. The extra $9 on the specs doesn't get me running to the coin shop. Just use common sense and figure silver. Well, Donna, the reason why it is a specific number is mentioned later in the video if you watch it. It is, but and by the way, it's not a price prediction per se. It's just that it said it could happen. All right, very good. As I slurp this coffee, we're running high here. There's a lot of good folks here with us tonight as we're watching these markets move. It's been a wild night for silver. I think it's just about to pick up steam here in mere moments from right now. Why? Because we're nearing the top of the hour. We're going to answer a few more comments and watch these markets as they open up and see if we have another gap up. I don't think we're going to have another gap up, but because it's going to continue movement in the price, but we may see a spike up in price. Good to see you guys. All right. Shemalanga Ding Dong says, I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than have a frontal lobotomy. Should have bought so much more so much longer ago. Yeah, hindsight is 2020. I feel the same way. Should have bought a lot more a long time ago. But hey, it is what it is. We've got our silver now, and we're enjoying it, and gold and everything like that. So there it is. It's been an amazing ride for silver especially, but gold too over the past year or so. And here we are right now, 81.60, 81.71 right now. Look at that, up 2.19% for silver, $1.75 increase in less than an hour. And it's holding on tight here, folks. Gold up 0.71%, up $32.20. Look at that, moving on up. Platinum up $81, palladium up $31. So platinum is the clear winner tonight. $2,351, up 3.58% in terms of its price performance. You think silver's volatile? Well, platinum is a lot more volatile, and that volatility has worked in its favor. It did get up over $2,500 recently, so it's been an amazing ride. And I think that's very close to, if not at the all-time high for platinum. I forget what the all-time high for platinum was, but I know it's very near that number. All right. We've got Russell Davidson says here on this video. Let's get to it. He says, I use metals and alloy combinations every day that most people have never heard of. The aerospace and defense industry is increasing production, expanding every year at record numbers. The use of super metals, rare earth metals, and unique alloy compositions are often trade and were national secrets. So when you hear about industrial demand increases, just know it's not hype. It's called quiet knowledge. Silver and many other metals will be a major player in 2026 for industrial development projects. Yes, indeed, I agree. Thank you for that, Russell. And I would love to be able to be a fly on the wall in what you do every day. That's amazing. That's one thing. This audience is absolutely awesome and amazing at the versatility of the experience. We have an attorney that listens to us. We have somebody that's into metallurgy. It's a trade secret. Others that have a wide variety of different abilities and jobs and things and occupations. Need more silver. Always a little scary when banks make bold predictions, but F it, let's go. Well, and this was not a prediction, believe it or not. It was not a prediction. I think I said that at the very beginning of the video. I had a funny dream about a year ago. My son and I were outside, and had these shiny silver shoes on, and he kicked one of his legs up, and his silver shoe flew up into the sky. He looked at me and smiled. All right, wow, interesting, very cool. All right, price prediction touts on one end, and chart technicals analyst on the other end. Price will end up somewhere in between the two bookends. Yeah, probably so. And those are both looking up, by the way. They're both looking up. Flubba 2472 says the following. The tailwinds are outrageous for silver. I was going to pick up more gold, but I think silver still has more upside. Incredible. Yes, very well could. And based off the past history, 33 to 1 in 2011, and about 16, 15, 14 to 1 in 1980. That would lead credence to that theory. But we remember, gold has been very, very stable, going up and up and up, because central banks are stacking it more than they ever did in 1980 and more than they ever did in 2011. That's the difference. That's the key, folks. All right. Let's get over here. We got Billy 238. Says here, if we get this predicted big dip from the rebalancing, I may use my credit card for a tube of Buffalo rounds and quarter-ounce Gold Eagle or Maple Leaf. I'm out of cash now after Christmas. I'm generous, especially for my grandkids. Molybdenum isn't that used for ship propellers. I think it's a different metal that's used for that. I think that might be, what is it? I forget the name of it. Rhenium, I think, is used for ship propellers, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll take a look at the markets again, because it is very close to the top of the hour here. Actually, we'll do two more with her. Mr. E sent 5 Salivate Metal gift memberships. Thank you, Mr. E, for that. Appreciate that, my friend. Good to see you, by the way. Thank you. Those gift memberships are like gold. I appreciate those who send it out, because people that get those, they may decide to continue. It's a 30-day gift membership, and maybe they'll continue it afterwards. So thank you. All right. Wikisiki Flowers. Who's going to give a third of their check to this? I'm not. Sounds like 90% of the money the government takes from me is going to scams and things I'm not about supporting. I don't support giving people money because they don't want to work, because they don't get almost as much as a loser. That's right. Yeah. People should work for, things should not just be handed out in full force, or, without any kind of you get into a philosophical argument there, but I agree. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Very good. Glad to see you guys with us here tonight. Big Rezo says, now before people get their hopes up, read it carefully. It says, could, not will, meaning they could be wrong. Exactly right. It could happen. That's why it's not a price prediction. They're not predicting. It's a bold statement, but it's not a predicting. But I personally think it won't. But now Canada saying the price of silver will drop to 40. Hopefully, this sets that nobody will have a clue where it's going to land. And it may shock everyone. Very well could be. All right. Very good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. All right. Let's see. And let's take a look here. I get my mouse back to the markets again. We're 2 minutes before the top of the market. It takes a little bit after that for the metals to propagate. Silver is pulling back slightly from its session highs. It's up now just 2.02%, up $1.61, still comfortably well above $81. What a wild ride. And I think this is probably due to geopolitical tensions in Iran, within the nation of Iran right now. I think that's what's happening. I think the markets in the Straits of Hormuz, the regime very well may shut those down, because they feel like they're come as a desperate move here. And of course, if they do, that's going to mean we're going to react. We are going to definitely react if that happens, and that could spur more, tension in the area, in the Middle East. So we'll watch that here. Camo Dirt Bikes says gold to silver mining ratio 1-8. Supply, so isn't the true price of silver 1-8 with no demand? No, it's not. You cannot use rarity to determine price. Rarity is not a single determining price of value. Like, for instance, the diamond fist rounds There's not many of them that are out there that have been sold yet. But if I stop minting them right now, or if just whatever's ordered and is stopped, it's going to be one of the rarest pieces out there. Does not mean it's valuable at all, just for the price of silver. So, and case in point, look at platinum. Platinum is about 15 times more rare than gold. Look at it compared to the price. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Asian guy. I ignore anything Asian guy says, Medio Man. That Asian A guy is a psyop. It's definitely bad news. Everybody is starting to see it right now. More and more misinformation is coming from the AI channel now. It's going more wild and crazy. So, yeah, you can pretty much ignore anything the Asian AI guy says. Bad news. That's for sure. I called it out early, and others are now coming on board and realizing that the Asian AI guy channel is I don't know. It seems like it's got to be some sort of a big actor. I don't know what institution's involved in it, but it is a psyop. Scammy William. The Netherlands had close to 1,800 metric tons of gold about 26 years ago. Our very wise socialist minister of finance, Wim Kok, decided it was a good idea to start selling close to 1,200 tons. Wow, for about $280 an ounce. Talk about Brown's bottom, and this might top that. The Dutch people are left with 600 tons. You gotta love smart politicians. Exactly right. True that. Crazy. All right, let's see here. Let's do one more. We'll take a look at the markets again. As we've had to see the next level, the next markets move up. We're going to see what's opening up here. It could come close to $300 because if silver breaks $100, I think all those huge Bitcoin investors would get a little envious about all the fun we're having. Yeah, it very well could be. You might see people move into it from the Bitcoiners. We'll see. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Here we are. We are at the top of the hour, and silver is so far not much activity. Let's see what's open right now. Let's refresh this and see if the Filipino markets are open. Oh, nope, it is Korean. The Korean stock exchange is open. Excuse me. All right. So there it is. So the Korean markets have opened up. I thought it was the Filipinos, but it is the Korean stock exchange. Let's take a look at the volume here. As we see. So nothing's really reflected yet here in the volume. Too much. Spiked up a little bit here, but it may take a little bit. It may take a minute or two for everything to kind of... But so far, we're seeing the price continue to move up. Look at this, folks. And it is climbing back up again a little bit more. $81.76. Oh, thank you, guys. Sorry for the sneeze there, but had to sneeze. So, and gold is now actually pulling back for some of its gains. It is now less than the price that I paid for what I just bought. Crazy. All right. So there it is. Markets are moving. We may see some spikes here from the Korean markets. We'll find out in mere moments, likely. IMEX is completely sold out of copper. No rounds, no bars. It's all gone. Wow. That's crazy. Indeed it is. And we've got this from Douglas Esmond says here, wishful thinking, stackers will start selling a lot of the whore before the price gets that high, keeping the prices down. Yep. Well, the thing is stacker selling is not necessarily going to have an impact on the markets a whole lot. We make up about 25% of that. We could have an impact, but the retail market will be affected. But anyways, let's see here. All right. We've got Prince K says, what if all are a hoax and it comes back to $55 or $66? It could. In fact, I believe it will come back to those numbers and maybe even less than that in due course. All right. Mayo Monkey says, while China may process most of the silver, they also use most of the silver, so any reactions to the market will be emotional, just like what kicked off the Great Depression with bank runs. Never underestimate the power of a panicked mob. Yeah, right. That's right, Mayo Monkey. Exactly right. Never underestimate the power of a mob, panicked mob for sure. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. And we've got Willa says here, whenever institutions like the Bank of America puts out a price predictions like that, the first thing that comes up to mind for me is a classic pump and dump for taking profit. Yes, and very well could be. Although I don't know, we get to wonder. A lot of people think that it was for one of the cases. We'll see. America First. I joked and told a Discord group I was AI guy, and now I'm more famous than after Paris Hilton after her tape. Wow, crazy. Yeah, people will believe a whole lot of stuff for sure. All right. And Jam on Lisa, predictions are all over the map now. Buckle up, folks, indeed. Although technically this was not a prediction, but yes, they are all over the map for sure. Lars Nielsen, $80 is high and 309 many years in the future. All right. Well, so far it's broken above $80. In fact, right now we're looking at it. It is $81.83. We just capped off a new session high, and the Korean markets joining the Australian and New Zealand markets up $1.87, 2.34%. It is up. Gold is also up $33, $4,543.80. Look at that. Wild. Platinum is up 3.27%, up $74. Palladium up 1.89. Look at that. Here we are. Wild ride for sure. Markets moving dramatically. And we're watching this closely, looking at these numbers move. It's a dime's worth of difference between the session high and where silver is right now, up 2.25%. But I think this is a reaction to what's going on in Iran and the potential for, who knows? They may close the Straits of Hormuz in a desperate attempt. Of course, that would mean that we would get involved. Make no mistake about that. But if they have nothing left to lose, they will do it. So we'll see here. All right. Very good. All right. Look at these numbers move. Wild. We could see $82 silver tonight. And then we'd just be we're within essentially $3 from $3 away from an all-time high for silver. Again, it's wild. And let's see here. Richard Metcalf says here, I think we'll see a buying opportunity on Monday. And you very well could be right. If so, I'm going to kick myself for making a purchase while I was here online with you guys earlier in the broadcast. Crazy. And still, you know what? But that's the thing. We could see both gold and silver fall as the London markets open up. You never know. I don't think they will. That's why I bought. But I could be wrong. Real Malik, no physical silver as everyone across the world is buying it. Price by the end of the year is $300 to $500 per ounce. Well, there's silver is getting slimmer for some selections of silver, but it is still available at bullion dealers. Make no mistake about it. You can go to Summit Metals right now and click on silver, and there are options. Not quite as many, but they are there. You can get them. There we go. It's one of the different options and ways to do it. 100-ounce bars are available. Crazy. And so there they are. Let's see what we've got. Same with 3 markets open in Asia right now as we watch these markets move. Silver now up $1.84 here tonight, 2.3%, $81.80. So it is up. All right. Very good. Gold now up $40. So gold is really popping out here tonight. Yes, indeed it is. That's right. Yep, you don't take a loss until you sell. That's right. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's get to the next comment. We got Prince Dumbarton. Says, I think silver will probably go very high, but no way I'm going to believe something because Bank of America says it. No, I hear you. Yep, exactly right. Take it all for a grain of salt. And we've got this here from Long Nicholas says the following: in the silver markets, we are moving from bad actors and market manipulators to, again, and this time very, very bad actors and manipulators, notably CCP and highly problematic BRICS, non-democratic, control-minded countries incompatible with Western countries. I guess it's time to move to the next level plan of action from Western countries of oil and other resources. Not good. That's part of, I think, what Trump is doing, actually. Trump is positioning himself in many different ways with Venezuela and Greenland, getting dominance in this hemisphere, and for sure. That's going to put pressure on Brazil, who is the B in BRICS, by the way. You know I'm a sucker for Sunshine Mint. Yeah, but we're suckers for the milk spotting, which always happens in Sunshine Mint stuff. That's the thing I hate about it. All right, here, Goldback CEO confronted on high premiums. Yes, indeed. He says here it's the same premium. Yeah, in and of itself, but pegging yourself to literally 2x spot is dumb. I bought some Goldbacks as a gift. I will not spend 2 times spot for bills. Well, Poop Deck Swabber, I think you missed the point. And when I asked them about that, the magic of why Goldbacks work is because of their exchange rate. And companies, they respect the exchange rate. That is the key, which is obviously above spot. That's why it works. So when you spend whatever it is for one Goldback and you go to a shop, you're spending it for that exchange rate, not the price of gold. The price of gold is a foundation for it. But Goldbacks have gone up big time, more than double the value, just like gold because of that. Anyways, Girl Afraid. I've been around the block with PMs and heard all the silver woo stories out there. This is just crazy. Times like this, sometimes it's best to do nothing but hold. That's right. And that is, when all else fails, doing nothing can be the right thing if you have a stack, a notable stack of silver. Nothing wrong with that, for sure. All right, look at these markets here tonight. Gold, silver is trading near session highs again. It's 2 cents shy of the session high, up 2.35% right now, up $1.88, $81.84, folks. Yeah, it's just piling on there. Gold is up 0.86%, up $38.90 tonight. Platinum is up 3.45%, up $78. Palladium up 2.16%, up $39. Let's take a look at the volume, shall we, on silver. And look at that. Volume is there. It's picked up. It's picked up, it's about running fairly stable, though. But it has kind of piled on with the Korean markets opening. There it is. And so, yeah, that's what we're looking at here. Volume of trading. Okay, there we go. Let's get back to some of these comments again. We're going to revisit this often as we do here. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. If you don't mind pressing the thumbs up button, it'd be appreciated. And subscribe if you want to partake in the chat as well. We do these every Sunday night. This is the only channel that does it consistently every Sunday night, no matter how wild or crazy the markets are. Even if it's really boring, we do it. So there it is. All right, now Peter really says this. When I was growing up, we were so poor we couldn't even pay attention. Started stacking silver back in the early 90s, a little bit of time. Everyone thought it was crazy, even me sometimes, but I kept at it and never thought it would ever reach the price point where it is now. My only regret is I didn't buy more, but I'm happy with what I have. There you go. That's right. And that's just it. You haven't sold. You've hung on all this time. So that's great. Very, very good. All right. And all right, very good. Can anybody tell me how many thumbs up we have? We have 1,838 votes in the poll, with 78% believing $100 silver is coming within 2 months. But how many thumbs up do we have? I'd like to get 1,000 thumbs up if we can. I don't know if we're there, but it's amazing that people will partake in the poll, but they won't thumb up the live stream. But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you, Razor Ready. I appreciate you, sir. You are awesome. And we've got this here in Kalilo, Yellow Fellow Stacking Warriors. It's going to be a great video. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much. This is on the U.S. Mint enters a new era. Yes, we've seen what's happened with the United States Mint. Big changes, I think, could be coming with a new numismatist for the first time ever. Well, we have 771 thumbs up. All right, thank you guys. Well, come on, we can get to that. There's enough people right now. We can get 1,000 thumbs up in a heartbeat. It's crazy. Wow. I need to put in the poll, press the thumbs up first, and then vote in the poll. All right. Brandon says, excited to see what the price does tonight. Me too. I'm excited. I know we're going to get 1,000 thumbs up because I have employed 79 to remind people to press the thumbs up button for me. That's her duty as channel moderator, that she will do that. So I appreciate her doing that. It's very nice. Good to see you guys. All right. We got Lacey Downing Jr. Maybe some nice silver and gold purchases this weekend. Keep on stacking. Yes. Could be a wild ride for sure. This weekend, it sure was. Maryland's Fire. I like the tree, but the sunflower's a gorgeous coin. Really stands out. Yeah, I like that design too. Not a big fan of the eagle in the back. The round design of the round coin is rather a vertical head tree figure, so eye-catching. Yeah, that bristlecone pine is a good design too. Very good. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. JM Unleashed, thank you so much. If you're beginning stacking silver, check out what JM Unleashed has posted. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you indeed. Let's do one more, and then we'll take a look at the markets again. We've got Sunshine Sucks. Guess he likes it a cloudy day. The lighting on those coins is just perfect. Really looking forward to the coins this year from the Mint. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. Very kind of you indeed. Hello, Valerie Price. Good to see all of you guys here with me tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're just joining us here, hope you will press a thumbs up in this live stream too. And we are moving. We got 953 thumbs up, according to some folks here. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's look at the markets again. $82. Whoa, we just saw it breach $82 momentarily and then pull back. The session high is $82.14. And silver is up 2.53% tonight. Gold has tripped over 1%. So far, I'm happy with my purchase that I made. I kind of figured this would happen. But of course, the night is still young. Anything can happen down the road. Could be wrong, but I made a bet, and I may do all right with it. Look at that! Wow, silver up $2.02, $81.98. There's some resistance there. Twisted Clown Run. Thank you so much, Salavata. You have 1 ounce of silver. Thank you so much for that, Twisted Clown, and $2. Appreciate it. And thank you, guys. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if you want to get my attention quick, if you send that in super chat, even if it's just $75 or something like that, it'll show up quickly. Thank you. Have a good night, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Thank you for being here. All right. Very good. All right, let's see here. And, okay. Silver up $2.02 tonight, $81.98. We're going to keep an eye on it, but the markets are busting out. Let's take a look at this volume real quickly here. What's going on with this volume right now? It's a relatively stable and steady, and not a lot of action in the volume, but it is moving the price up. $82.06 right now. $82.18. Look at this, folks. $2.22 up tonight for silver is on fire. $82.18 right now. Wow. $82.18, folks. We're witnessing it here live and in person. Looking at these markets move, it is insane. Silver is on fire, 2.77%. And just in the midst of hour 2 of the broadcast, as we're watching these markets move up here tonight, wow. Silver very well. You know what? We could see a new all-time high for silver tomorrow at this pace, at this rate. We'll see. Gold up 1.08%, up $48.50. Look at that. Look at that. Up indeed. All right. I think this is in relation to what's going on in Iran. That's just my speculation based off what somebody else posted. It reminded of what's happening there. Tehran is now, there's buildings burning. There's a lot happening there. So we'll see. Becoming big news here for sure. 82.18. All right, let's get to some more comments. We've got this here. Drew, dude's hairline is like fall back to retreat. Exactly. Yes, and he's got a high hairline, a high forehead. Nothing wrong with that. Just interesting. All right, Bonnie Laughlin, what a great time to be a stacker. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. And Wicked Sticky Flowers says here, I'm going to try to get the 350 privy ASC on the waiting list. I think he meant 250. They moved it from January to February. What are my odds of getting one? Anything I need to know? Well, I don't know what the mintage is on them, but if the mintage is unlimited, the odds are pretty good, is my guess. Probably they will keep it open, but a lot of people probably will buy it. Powder keg in Iran, exactly right. For sure. Mm-hmm. Reports said Iranian gold was being flown to Moscow for cargo planes. Interesting. I'd love to look into that and see if that's the case. Can you imagine? Wow. All right. And let's see here. Let's get to this. We've got Cybercurrent Twitcher. It could be an interesting year for you guys by the sound of it. I think so too. What tricks does he have up his sleeve that he can do legally? Philly Beef says here about my video about the United States Mint. Says the guy in charge of the U.S. Mint is a numismatist, must be a coin lover, and understands collector preferences. This could be great. Exactly right. I think so too. Hopefully it will make itself known in the price too. Yep, that's right. Coins making sense. I tell you what, I may actually buy another one of those tonight. Honestly, I have to pay for shipping to do it, but still, $100 for Silver Eagle with about $15 premium on it. It's not too shabby right now, as silver has now climbed up to $82.24. That is a session high yet again, 2.85% increase. Gold is up $53.40 tonight, up over 1.1%. Wow. So I think I made the right decision when I bought when I did before the Korean markets opened up. Nuts. Insane in the membrane. So there it is. Yes. Wild ride for the markets here tonight. And platinum is also still shining here tonight. It's the best performer of the night, up 3.67%, up $83 at this point in juncture. Platinum. Oh, yeah, very rare metal, about 15 times more rare than gold. Peapod, have you ever done a poll asking people if they'd rather the price go up or down? No, I've not done that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that on a Tuesday or Friday. That'd be very interesting to see what people think. Obviously, as a buyer, I'd like for it to go down. But anyways. Oh, we got 1,000 likes now. Thank you, Four Wheels from Rob. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Keep them coming. Appreciate it. Very cool. Actually, there's enough people here right now that have not pressed the thumbs up button that if they did, right now we get to 2,000 likes just like that. Seriously, there's that many people that have not pressed the thumbs up button. All right. $82.20 for silver tonight, up $2.24, 2.81%. Wild ride for silver tonight. Crazy. What a night this has been. Greg Ziegler says here, I gave my grandchildren 1/2 24 karat gold back, one 900 dime and 1 ounce copper coin for Christmas, and told them my grandparents never gave me precious metals. Hold on to these as they will be worth money. Hopefully this will encourage them to stack precious metals. I hope so. That's great, Greg. Way to go. That's sending a powerful message down to the next generation for sure. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. I wonder if what I said about getting 2,000 likes in an instant worked. How many thumbs up do we have now? I'm curious. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you as we peruse through these comments and the markets. It's been a wild ride for the markets for sure. Addicted to minis and loving it. The market fundamentals are sound. But what about the technicals? Once the status quo shifts, yeah, but I'm not sure. The technicals, we'll see how that plays out. Is it overbought? We'll see. What's the RSI telling us? We'll have to rely on some others, but thank you very much. All right, let's see here. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Let's move forward and see what we've got with the next couple of comments here. Then we'll take a look at the markets yet again here. Need a man like this in this position. Yes, indeed we do. I think it's a good fit. We'll see how it goes. I have high hopes. We'll see. But I've been disappointed in the past with the former Mint directors too. Like David Ryder with the security features. Ray Gilgrath. Next week we'll freak people out at the market standing on a volcano. All right. We shall see. We'll see what happens next week. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, let's see here. Oh man, if Panda's not real. Barbara Rios, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I've tested some pandas with my precious metals verifier for somebody in my area. They were very disappointed that they were fake. They ended up giving me the pandas because, like, oh, they're not real. You can just keep them. All right, let's see here. Bikini Woman. Thanks again, Sal. Nice display for America coins today. Some very beautiful designs. I guess Kitty is still being shy. Yes, one of these days I'll get the Kitty out with some coins. America First. Thank you so much. Give us a silent treatment until everyone hits a thumbs up. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Well, I'll still talk to folks, but hopefully they'll thumbs up. I don't know how many thumbs up we have now, but I'm kind of curious to see where it's at. Somebody can do a report on that. We'll do it. Bozo says, it's nice that the new directors are collected, but I'm in no hurry to see what my 2026 Proof Eagle is going to cost me. I know. Be prepared. It's going to be a shocker. Indeed it will. All right. And a Libertad. That sucks. I'm sorry. Lulu Luckies is here. Good to see you, Lulu. And Barbara Rios, glad you're here. And Greg Ziegler is here. We're watching these markets move here in real time. Let's refresh. 2.65% up, $82.08. Pulling back a little bit from the session highs, but still up. A good clip here tonight for silver. $82. Wow. It just keeps on going, folks. Platinum is up 3.72%, up $84. Palladium is up 2.55%. So there it is. It is something else. Moving pretty fast here. Crazy. All right. Let's see here. Let's get over to some other areas. Let's see if these markets open. Only 3 markets open. We are going to stick around to 8 because we want to see what happens when Tokyo. I'm surprised. Yeah, Tokyo opens at 8. So we'll see what happens there. But we're watching these things. Move back here. Okay. Man, I'm sorting crap cents for cool nickels. All right. Sorting crap cents for cool nickels. All right. Silver Wolverine, I'm interested to see how the mint improves. Yes, it will be. Let's hope they do. Okay. And we've got Chad Wolf. So hopefully we can get some favor for our coins, maybe. Yep. Flavor. Yes, hopefully so. Ominous Rooster says, looking at the U.S. Mint website to see the semi-quincentennial collection could be a great collection to gather. Yes, I would kind of like to get all of those best of the mint coins, but we'll see here. We've got this. Maybe the new mint director will stop the mint from catering to eBay seller when it comes to coins limited to 1 per household. I wanted to wait for 45 minutes to be put in the virtual waiting room, and then another 30 to purchase the 1-ounce silver eagle with marine privy. I tried to purchase, but I had exceeded the household limit, meaning it was sold out. Immediately I went to eBay where multiple sellers had 20 or more. Wow, that's crazy. eBay gets the good stuff. I don't know how that works. So some of the dealers get an allocation of these. It's called an ABPP program. But yes, bulk purchasing. All right, Steve C. Those Nokia phones, tough as nails. Indeed they are. They are tough as nails. You're exactly right. Robert Tolmer says, wow, the mint director will get a chance to get all the good stuff. Indeed he will. I think the mint director doesn't get any discounts or deals on it either, but I don't know if they have any special access. We'll find out. I don't know. We'll see. My guess is probably not. Carrie Tiernan says, I hope he does something with the quality issues and prices with the mint as well. I hope so too. Yeah, there's still room for improvement there for sure. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me get to the next comment and see what we've got happening here. If I get my mouse back. Silver Scientist, I was like number 800. Great video, brother. If we hit $300 silver, I will sell everything. Oh, man. All right. That's his sell point. We'll see. Dean R. Wish the Mint would let us buy uncirculated ASE directly from the Mint. Well, they would be much higher prices. They don't have the infrastructure to handle that, unfortunately. But we are now at a new session high for silver. Well, we were just a moment ago. It was at 82.26 just a moment ago. And it's now 82.20 again. But still, that's a good increase here for price. Massive. Look at that. $82.20. Gold up 1.19%, up $53.50. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here with us. We're watching these markets move in real time, and silver has been on fire. Platinum even more so. It's up $91, up 4%, 4.03% to 23.61 tonight. Watching the volume too. Let's take a look at the volume for silver. The volume is indeed scaling back at a good clip here tonight. Pulling back here, but the price remains up. And now it's starting to show a little bit of activity here, but there's where it is here so far. All right. Okay, 82.21. We'll get there. We'll watch this thing move. And Dennis Seibel, 95.10 on the Mint, says this. History is also being made with the Mint selling out of many of their products. The Mint sets are the only way to get the Lincoln cent this year. That's true, although you can get, yeah, that's right, the Mint sets, the uncirculated, and the proof set and silver proof set is the only way. All right, very good. Almost out of this coffee. Going to put my chaser in a moment. Molten Metal says, I'm not a coin collector, so this means zero to me. Well, if you listened, I talked about for stackers as well, keeping up with the demand for eagles and the like. And so there's things for stackers in this video as well, as I mentioned in the video. We got Xinghai. I'm notified that the U.S. just stole $1 trillion worth of silver from Venezuela. Probably got that from the Asian AI guy channel. Don't believe him. Let's see here. Don't believe him. Yeah, I don't know, Razor Ready. Bitcoin trolls bashing silver and gold. Have not seen them around lately, that's for sure. You're right. All right, that's finished. Let's get the chaser in here as we watch these markets move. We've got Thomas Farish. I hope this will indeed be a new era for the U.S. Mint. I do too. A good positive one. Bladed Mother Gunna says, a quick shalom to Elijah Goldblate, Uncle Sal. He sold me his life stack 5 years ago, saying silver would never take off. Thanks, Elias. Yeah, there you go. You're benefiting from his poor prediction abilities, for sure. That's right. Now, let's not be surprised yet. The Asian AI guy might start doing pelvic thrust for super chats, that's for sure. I'd pull the reverse ugly stripper ideology. I'd come out on a live and not say a word until we hit 1,000 likes. There you go. I like it. I like it. For sure. There you go, America First. We've got this from Pete Paul Strategy. Elaborate a little more on why you're not happy with the missing read. Just interested in your opinion. Well, the reason is because it's a very lazy security feature. Very lazy. You're just taking away a read. That's it. There's nothing that can be duplicated, and not a lot of people. And by the way, I saw fake Silver Eagles that were produced that did not have a missing read. Nobody looks at the edge. Very few people look at the edge or notice the edge like that. So they don't. So I just think that they could have done so much more than make it visually appealing, but still have a security feature that is that can be recognized. So yeah, or they could have made the reads more complicated around the eagle all the way around, and make it stand out in that way. Much like, by the way, what happens with the Philharmonic. The gold Philharmonic has a sort of a staggered reeded edge, but there's ways to be able to do things on the edge that would be very profound that no other mints could do. I mean, I can think of a myriad of different things you can do with the edge that are better than just one missing reed. All right, Jay Hakebeck. Congrats to Paul. He's going to have a blast. We're going to need one half eagle soon. For silver, yeah. We sure are. And by the way, I believe in that legislation. They may actually do that. All right, folks. We have reached new session highs yet again. Just moments ago, we saw $82.46. Then it went to $82.38, up $2.42. Tonight, up 3.03% for silver. It is moving at a good clip. Wow. Insane. Gold up $64, $4,574.80. It's nearing yet another new all-time high tonight, folks. Wow. So we may see a new record for gold tonight here on this broadcast, and silver may get close to a record again. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, the Philharmonic silver has a plain edge, but not the gold. Not the gold. All right, so platinum up $97, 4.29%. Palladium up over 3%, up $57. Let's take a look at this volume again, shall we? Just for gits and shiggles. Volume spiking again. Look at this, folks. Volume spiked. Price shot up dramatically in a straight line, and now is pulling back. Some profit taking happening in real time. Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And so we'll keep an eye on it. $82. Oh, man, it spiked up briefly to $82.52. So that spike was very, very short-lived, but that spike went up to $82.52 as a session high tonight. And this may not be over. And Tokyo is a much bigger market, I think. And we may see some madness happen when the Tokyo markets open up. Man, what a wild night. What a wild night indeed. All right, let's see here. Let us get back to the comments. We're going to revisit that again soon. Mr. Monkey Swag about this first time it's ever happened at the United States Mint. He says, I find it exciting that the U.S. Mint finally has a director that appreciates numismatics. If the U.S. Mint does produce a Trump dollar, it has to be a commemorative rather than a circulating coin. There exists precedent for living presidents to be depicted on commemorative coins. For example, the William McKinley was portrayed in a 1903 gold dollar, while Calvin Coolidge was shown in a 1926 half dollar. However, these commemorative coins were sold to collectors as souvenirs and were not meant to circulate in commerce. Yes, that's right. True that. And by the way, the dollar coin would not circulate. Dollar coins don't circulate anymore. They're all in IFCs. All right. Let's see here. And let us refresh these and then come back over here. See what the markets are doing right now. 82.55 right now. Another session high tonight. Look at this. It is on fire. 3.24% for silver. A session high of $82.55 right now. Gold up $70.30 tonight. We are nearing, if not a new all-time high for gold. I think the all-time high for gold was right around this area. I don't remember exactly what it was. Let me look it up here on another screen, because this is something else. Wow. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, all-time high for gold was around 45.49. So we are at an all-time high for gold right now. We're at an all-time high for gold right now because the previous all-time high was 45.49. So there it is. Amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. As you can see, we just have 3 markets open right now. Man, amazing. So we're at an all-time high for gold right now. And we are definitely looking at all-time highs for gold. And maybe we could get it for silver. That would be a very tall task because it would have to be at 83.93, I think is what it was. I believe that was the high for silver. Let me just do it. Let me just find out here real quick. Dang it. 83.93. Yep, 83.93 was all-time high for silver. All right. We've got this here from Mr. E. Thank you with a £2 super chat. I know I have real Britannias because the milk spots. That's right. That's another problem. The Britannias do milk spot. Like they need to fix that problem too. The World Mint does need to. That's exactly right. Thank you. Look at this, folks. In real time, silver is continuing to just blast off here. $2.86 up, 3.59%. A new session high yet again. $82.82. It just keeps on moving. It's trucking along big time. And at this pace, we may see a breakthrough. What an amazing ride for silver tonight. $82.83. Look at that. And we look at the volume of this, and we can see that it is just spiking up. Volume is solid, it's heavy, and it's all green right here, except for right now we're seeing a little bit of resistance, a little bit of a pullback. But amazing, amazing. Yes, thanks you guys for pressing the thumbs up. Thank you, Jane Melise. Appreciate you so much. Look at that. Wow. Just wild. Man. Okay. So, moving this in this direction, watching it move over $3. $83. $83 right now. Whoa. Over $3. Guys, this is a massive skyrocketing of price. Right now, this is absolutely mind-blowing. Silver, 3.85%. Platinum has gone up over $100 right now to $23.75. And 83.03 for silver right now in the ask price. Look at this. We are literally within about 90 cents away from an all-time high for silver tonight, whereas gold is reaching all-time high, 45.88. Man, look at this. Something else crazy. Silver just continuing to show itself for just a shiny, shiny metal. And the gold to silver ratio, by the way, is 55.3 right now. So there's a gold to silver ratio. Jay Unleashed, thank you, my friend. Says the GSR is dropping faster than a central banker having a heart attack. That's right, exactly. Right as I went to show that. So 55.30 dropping here. Look at this silver just blasting off. Amazing. Man. Yes, indeed. Look at this. 83.11 right now. 3.15. Now 83.02. So we're seeing that move in real time. It's crazy. All right. Thank you again, James Unleashed. Appreciate that. Let's get down to some of these comments. See what some folks are saying. On fire with the metals market tonight. All right. John May says here, what's your opinion on the 1934 Silver Act? Well, the 1934 Silver Act is it ended up being repealed, but they needed more silver for monetary reasons back then, and they needed it at the time. Of course, it was repealed when we stopped using silver as money, but so I don't really have an opinion on it, but nonetheless, that's what happened. They needed to do it to have silver for our coins. M. Petty, Sal, do you think I should buy some gold now that silver is taking the lead in the undervaluedness? It may not be a bad idea. It depends on how much silver you already have. I would let that be one way to think about it. So gold's just reached an all-time high again tonight, so keep that in mind too. All right. We've got Apogee One Mars says, so going with what you said about London LBMA and 150 years ago and all that, the bank that started them in a panic, and they're no longer going to cover silver at all. They have to pay up to 21 days. If all that is in progress, how are you going to see it? Well, we'll see. We'll just have to see what happens. I would say March, beginning of April, could be a game changer. Where the shorts are certainly under pressure tonight, if we look at everything what's going on. And you think about it, I think a lot of this is geopolitics playing a role here. This is after margin calls have been reached and or been raised like 5 times. Margin calls being raised 5 times. Look at silver tonight, folks. $83.30 with just 3 exchanges open. 4.18%. It's catching up with platinum tonight. It is on fire. $83.30. We are 63 cents away from an all-time high for silver. 63 cents. $3. We could see it happen tonight. We could see silver reach a new high tonight. We already saw gold reach a new high tonight in this broadcast. Yes, this is a special report, even though it doesn't say it on the thumbnail. We are here. It is amazing to see silver move so rapidly here tonight with just 3 exchanges open. Here's the volume again. Volume picking up somewhat, not a great amount. I mean, it's picking up. It's not like compared to earlier in the night. It's about maybe a little bit more. It's pretty high volume, picking up. But look at that stair step razor tooth, just climbing up dramatically here. Just wild tonight. It's like those margin calls never even existed. As we just 3 exchanges open here tonight. Crazy. There it is. 83.41. $3.45, folks. We are literally 52 cents away. 52 cents from an all-time high for silver tonight. Yeah. Crazy. Wow. We got 1,200 thumbs up. Thank you, iDub. A-Dub, appreciate that. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Actually, would love to get 2,000 thumbs up tonight if we can get it. I think we can do it if you're here. And by the way, 78% of you partook in the poll, believe we're going to see $100 silver within 2 months. We've got 2,291 votes, so we can get 2,000 thumbs up. I know we can do it. As we watch these markets move now, silver at 83.41, 83.47 right now, $83.47 for silver. A new set close to a session high was at 83.53 just mere moments ago. It is just rocking and rolling here tonight, and getting very close to being the top performer of the markets tonight. Platinum is just ahead of it by 0.07%. Look at that. Wow. Insane. Now I'm glad I made my purchase when I made it. We might see $4,600 gold tonight. We may see that happen tonight. It is just, man, mind-boggling what's going on here. Crazy. GSR is 55.04. We might see the GSR go back below 55 again. We did see that happen before. We'll see. Watching these markets closely. Let's get over here. A few more comments. We're going to watch these markets, and we're going to get right back to those here in a moment. Glad you guys are here. Let's see here. Jay Smith, go Poland. Smartest dude I ever met was from Poland. Cool guy, too. Please invade Germany. They suck. All right. Thank you, Jay Smith. All right. Very good. Guys are awesome. Crazy markets tonight. It's a silver moon. All right. We got a silver moon tonight. All right. Let's see here. And let's get over here. Thank you, guys. 1,300 likes. We got over 2,000 watching, so we can get 2,000 likes, I think, hopefully. Tom Hockman, I just ordered a Diamond Fist coin from Summit Metals. Glad to have it. Thank you. Yes, for those of you here, this is the time to buy and hold. If you want one of those, you go to Summit Metals, type in Diamond, and it will pop right up. There it is. And it's there at a modest premium. And comparatively, because I'm not getting it. This is a money loser for me. But yep, they're available for pre-order. Keep that in mind if you want one of those. But thank you so much. 83.55 right now for silver. It was 83.67 earlier. and not much earlier. That was very close to a record high. We're getting close to a record high with silver, folks. We might see it tonight. We might see a record high for both gold and silver tonight. Gold now dangerously close to $4,600. Wow, up $84 right now, 1.86, and silver up 4.49%, up $3.58 at 83.55. Platinum up 4.6% to up $104. Man, all right. Yes, indeed. So we're watching these markets close tonight. A new all-time high. Osman Gaming, thank you so much for the 5 spot. I make custom coin products. Is there an address I can send some free samples? Oh, man, thank you. Osman, that's awesome. Yeah, shoot me an email, and we'll discuss it there. Thank you so much. That's great that you produce custom rounds of stuff. Very cool. And look at that here tonight. We are $4 a high. We're very close to the session high for gold, getting ready to bust out to $4,600 tonight, up $85.20. Just amazing watching gold tonight move up. But silver too, look at that, up $83.46, showing a little bit of resistance. It's a little bit shy. It got up to $83.67. That's less than 30 cents shy from its all-time high ever. I kind of would like to see that happen for both metals tonight here while we're on this broadcast. So we'll see here. Yeah, this is amazing and surprising. I think it's related to the Iran situation. I really do. We'll see what happens, but we'll see. We're going to keep an eye on things. But yeah, Iran may be playing a role in this overnight. As we watch these markets, and again, we're about 9 minutes from the Tokyo markets opening, and I think that's going to be a pretty big deal. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right, we've got this from Ben Baker on the Poland video here. It says, saw a tour recently on the Germanium Mint in Poland on YouTube, and I think Bald Guy lives in Poland. Thanks for another great video. By the way, any idea when the Diamond Fish round will be released? Well, it's available for sale, for pre-sale, and I think they're going to have to order again because I think they've run out of the first batch because I think somebody bought a whole bunch. So I don't know when they're going to get there, but we'll see here. But look at this. What a wild ride tonight in the markets. Silver is on fire. It's down from its session high. It's continuing to fall a little bit. Let's take a look at the volume. It got up to 83.67 and it's now at 83.34. A lot of selling happening right now. A lot of selling going on at the moment in time. So people are taking some profits. They're taking some profits right now, up and then coming down. But there's some resistance on the way down. But again, remember, we still have another market that's going to opening up. We'll see here. Very, very soon. We have another market that's going to be opening up in Tokyo very soon. But so far, the volume is increased and it's red. So there's some consolidation happening here. All right. Gold has already blasted through its all-time high. And silver very well could make it there again. Or make it there too. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to press through with a few more comments here as we watch these markets. Look at this, pulling back even more. 83.19 right now. Still, $83 is amazing for silver tonight. And we're about 7 minutes away from the next market opening up. That's going to be Tokyo. John May on the $309 silver video says this. Soon as silver hits $300 an ounce, the system will not allow for the public to own. Treasury will issue a federal claim on silver. At the same time, hold on to your silver. Don't give up your wealth. That's right. Holding on is very powerful. Hold on with a diamond fist. That's exactly right. That's the way we do it for sure. You guys are right. Thank you for being here. If you're just popping in, if you could press the thumbs up button to get the word out. We're watching the markets here. That's what we do every Sunday night. Appreciate you doing that. And we're watching them right now, 83.33. It's got some fight in it. Silver is fighting, I think, to try to reach an all-time high yet again tonight. We were less than 30 cents away from it when it reached its session high of 83.67. We're at 83.19 right now. Keeping an eye on it moments before the next phase of the markets open up. It's going to be a crazy Sunday night. That is the understatement of the year so far. Michael K., you are right. It is a crazy night, for sure. Bill Button says, hey, stackers, buckle up your seatbelt. Yes, indeed, we should. We're about to fly out of our chairs tonight. And grab those straps hard. Hope you all ready for this ride. It's about to start. And indeed, that is the understatement as well, for sure. All right. All right. Dean says Jerome Powell posted a video concerned about the DOJ investigation. Of what? Of him? Why would he comment about the DOJ investigation of fraud in Minnesota? That's odd. That's strange. So maybe it's domestic politics. That could play a role. That could be it. Interesting. Wow. Well, volatility is going to be the name of the game for sure as we watch these markets move. Silver now fighting again. $83.43. It's fighting. It's coming right back up again. After pulling back some of those gains, it's coming right back up again. And it is now very close. It's less than 0.3% away from outperforming platinum tonight. Gold up $82.80, has not quite reached $4,600, but we're at a new all-time high for gold tonight. So very well could be a combination of factors with regards to Iran and what Jerome Powell has said, according to DNR here. So very good. Let's see here. $3.51, massive move tonight. Over $1 backwardation too, very tight physical. Thank you so much, JMLH. I was going to check that. That's cool. Thank you, sir. Wow. So it's $1 difference of backwardation. There is tightness in the market. It is something. Physical supply in the markets. Thank you, JMLH. You are the man. And we're watching this, and we're minutes away from the Tokyo markets opening up here. Beto D 956 says this. Great 2026 US Mint video, Sal. Hopefully they do better and improve things with cool stuff for collectors with lower mintages and better prices. Remove those presidential coins. No one gets to remove bots when buying pre-order collaboration with other mints. Remove those DC coins too. Yeah, the superhero coins, the crazy insane premiums on those. I think that was a bad idea, but they didn't have to have I don't think they didn't need congressional legislation to do those. Let's see here. All right, we've got addicted to minis and loving it, stacking is collecting. I keep telling myself that anyway. There you go. Exactly. There you go. Let's explore. That's right. Big day, payday every day. That's what we do on the channel every single day. You're right. I'm practicing the word molybdenum. Molybdenum. That's all I stack. That's all. Yeah, I know. It's hard for me to say. I had struggled saying it in the video, but I showed it. I was only one channel that shows that. Addicted to minis. I was hoping to get rid of the dead presidents and give us back Lady Liberty. Yes, it would be nice to see that happen. Got to buy them all. There you go, Dennis Niemeyer. And let's get back to the markets. What's happening right now? 83.26. Silver's got some fight in it. 83.39 now. So it's wanting to get back up there as we're waiting for the next phase of the markets to open up here in mere moments. In fact, let me just see right now. We are very close. We're about 2 minutes away. We're going to try to watch that light turn green over there in Tokyo here in just a minute. We're going to check that here in just a second. I'm very curious. But silver is on fire tonight. $3.43, up over 4.29%. Just amazing. Gold is now at a session high again. It is literally $1.10 away from $4,600, a new all-time high for gold in general and a session high. Crazy. Let's take a look here. We have got Tokyo. Let's refresh this. Is Tokyo open? Not yet. Tokyo rose almost at the Truth Trill with 99 cents. Thank you, the Truth Trill. Appreciate that. The super chat there. Thank you very much. We're waiting for the markets to pop up here. We should see this turn green in just mere moments here. About a minute and a half away from that happening. I'm kind of refreshing this here and see. The lights are pinging. It's pinging. So we're going to see here. Kivi says Tokyo is closed for the holiday. Okay, interesting. Yeah, holidays, Japanese holiday, I guess. So we'll keep an eye on that. So interesting. Okay, so it is closed for the holiday, but we may watch that anyway. See if there's any other. We might see Philippines open. We might see the Philippines. We're gonna check this. So thank you. Okay, so thank you. I did not know that. So Tokyo is closed, so we might see Philippines open. We'll see. Watch that. Thank you, The Truth. Again, thank you. Appreciate that. The super chats have been a little bit light in the last hour, so thanks for that super chat. I appreciate it. All appreciate it. Helps keep the channel going. Thank you, Razor Ready. I appreciate you, sir. Watching these markets move here. So apparently there's holidays happening in Tokyo right now. That could actually prevent it from climbing a whole lot. Because I think if Tokyo was open, we'd see it go crazy. We'd see a Tokyo drift if they opened up right now, or Tokyo rose, one or the other. But it is indeed 8 o'clock now, so let's see. All right. So we've got Taiwan. Taiwan has opened here. So Taiwan may pick up the pace here where Tokyo has failed us tonight because so yeah, let's see here. 83.37. So they just opened up. We should see a flash of volume pop in here. I don't know. We did touch $4,600 briefly tonight. So for the first time, gold reached a new all-time high, never seen before in history, $4,600. Just briefly, moments ago. There it is. Acrobat Storm, the $5 Canadian. Tokyo is going to be closed. Hong Kong and Shanghai opening in 30 minutes. Click on the yellow icon blip of the map and shows more details. Okay, thank you, Art. Thank you, Acrobat Storm. I've heard that Hong Kong and Shanghai don't open until 9:30. But let's see here. When we click on Hong Kong. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're right. Okay, it is open. Thank you. If you click on it, there we go. The next trading hours opens up in 28 minutes. Interesting. I thought they opened up at 9:30. There we go. Hong Kong, Shanghai, CN 28. There you go. Shanghai Stock Exchange. Thank you for that. Very, very cool. I did not know that. Thank you for that. Man, my viewers are so good, so knowledgeable. But let's take a look here. We have also Singapore has opened. So this could bring more volume in, and we could see these numbers push up pretty dramatically as these Asian markets start to wake up here. Yeah, sorry, listen to this. Let's go silver, says Who's Your Stacker? That's right, Who's Your Stacker? By the way, you're probably traveling back from the fun show. Be safe, my brother. Good to see you. Thank you, my friend. 4.44% tonight for silver, 83.51. Platinum up 4.73%, 107. Man, crazy, crazy. To move these markets. Nuts. Silver breaking out for sure, 83.51. We're literally 42 cents away from an all-time high for silver. I think we may see it tonight. It just crossed 8 o'clock. We may stay till 8:30 to see when Shanghai opens up. I thought they opened up at 9:30, so this is wild. We may go a little bit longer. This is crazy. Mr. Brian Bush says here you're a wise one. The metals will either go up or down or sideways. Wow, that's right, exactly. And they're going to do either one of those things for sure. Who's your stacker again? Let's go silver. That's right, and he's a stacker. Dang it! And there's Silver Heist. He says, "Here we go." That's right. That's right. Let's see here. And let's through here. We've got this. And we've got Dan Rumble. I would assert that it is still about the person, but they're trying to make it less so they can run the thing on only AI slop. Yes, very well could be. That's true. All right, Lulu Lucky celebrating with us here with the mint for sure. Thank you so much. And Pin Queen Martin says this is going to suck. If it has anything to do with Trump, it's going to be nothing but corruption. Oh, good news. He's a Washington insider. That's going to be fantastic. It sounds like somebody is not a fan of Trump, maybe has slight TDS, but he's a collector. I think you seem to ignore that and ignore his other qualifications. So, but oh well, to each their own. Let's see here. Let's get back here, see what we've got. 83.62, nearing a new set. Oh, it has reached another session high tonight. Silver has. It is popping big time. 83.68. We're so close to a new record high for silver. If we see silver reach a record high tonight, this is going to be the first time that we've seen both metals reach a new all-time high. And when adjusted for inflation, by the way, based off 2011 highs at least. So there is going to be something. Wow, 83.68 right now. Look at that, 4.65%. But platinum is on fire. It's up over 5% tonight. Palladium is waking up big time. 5.05%. It is historic indeed, deja vu. You're right. Look at this. Gold briefly touched over $4,600 earlier in the night, still trading at an all-time high. We're waiting for silver to do it, and it very well could happen tonight. It's crazy. Yeah, do not pay attention to dealer webs to the bullion dealers' prices. They're not the real price. They're their padded price. All the dealers do it to some extent. There's only, I think, one that doesn't. But here we are. The markets are moving, and they're moving dramatically. 83.74. Look at this, folks. We are literally about to 20 cents away. About 20 cents away from an all-time high for silver tonight. Let's take a look at the volume. 83.97. We reached it. We're there. We have reached a new all-time high. Look at that number right there. 5% move. Silver is the winner tonight. We've reached it here on this broadcast. A new all-time high for silver, a new all-time high for gold. Both metals never been done in the history of this channel. We're witnessing it right now, up $4, 83.97 gold to silver ratio. You're not going to have to wait long. Below 55, 54.78. There you go. Look at that. Boom, shalaka, boom. Amazing. And of course, it's pulled back a little bit, but still, we had it. It was almost 84. Technically, very briefly, reached 83.99. We're so close, we could taste it. The spittle is just dripping from my mouth. I'm salivating, I must confess. I am salivating indeed. Press that thumbs up button. Let's get this live stream up to 2,000 likes. Come on, for a new record high. This is history. Let's make it happen. I wish we had more viewers. Honestly, I think we had, before when it went crazy like this, I think we had maybe 3,000, something like that. I'm not sure. But gather your friends and family together. We are here witnessing history. 83.99 has pulled back a little bit since then. Let's take a look at the volume for the silver market in particular. It is on fire. Look at that. With all those other markets opening up, it is going nuts. And I think we're going to wait. We are going to wait another 20 minutes here. And I've never done this before. We're going to go to 8:30. Sorry, Rocky, but we got to get this thing. We're going to see what happens here when the markets open up in Hong Kong and Asia in just 20 minutes from right now. Look at this. It's bouncing around. There's some resistance there, but there's not much fight in it. It just wants to go up even more, and it is pulling back even more. And look at this. After recapturing, it did get to 84. It did. It ticked up to 84 there briefly as that number digests into the system. $84. Twisted Clown, salivate. Will you sell your rhodium for silver? No, I won't. Why? Because rhodium is, I only have 1 ounce of it. It's over $10,000 an ounce. Going to hold on to it. I like the fact that I've got rhodium. If I had 2 of them, I would sell 1 of them. But yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And this very well could be a combination of what Jerome Powell said, as Jane Alicia shared about the questions about the investigation with the DOJ and what's going on in Tehran, Iran right now. I'm not sure the latest news there, but I think everything that's affecting these markets, it is going crazy. 83.53, it's pulled back some. There's some resistance, but the night is young, and we're waiting for markets to open up in Hong Kong and Shanghai. They're going to be opening up very, very soon, literally 21 minutes from right now. So we're going to keep an eye on those, see what happens. Hawkaloogie, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Yes, this will be the longest that I've live streamed with the market watch. So thank you guys for that. That keeps me going. You guys are amazing. Appreciate it. So yeah, you guys, 78% of you believe that we'll see $100 silver within 2 months. Lulu Lucky's questioning whether or not we might see it tomorrow. I tell you what, a part of me would not be. There's a part of me that would not be surprised at this point. Crazy. So there it is. So we're moving through here tonight. It is what a night this is. For sure, we're watching these markets move. It is crazy. 83.60 right now. We got up to $84, a new all-time high for silver. It's happened here tonight. 46.02 for gold. Those numbers, amazing. It happened right here. Wow. And this is with 5 different. Of course, we're in the Asian markets right now. They're not affected by those margin calls. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens in the U.S. markets. When they open up. This is the arbitrage situation working in real time here as we see. Just amazing. Yeah, I know I need some more coffee. All I have is water right now, but hey, well, we're here. All right. Crazy, crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, the true tale is going to be tomorrow with the New York markets open up. Because we're in a backwardation situation according to JM Unleashed. It's crazy. Pump and never dump. There you go, Deja Vu. Look at that. All right, let's get over here, see what we've got. There's some more comments here. We've got Bicentennial Baby. Yeah, got to take a bit of a breather from that. We'll answer from a few more comments here. Something like what you were talking about would put a major dent in my schedule. I work for a contract electronics manufacturer here in the U.S. Our last meeting there was talk about a number of our costs are going up. Primarily the cost of silver are impacting our cost. Yes, indeed. For sure it is now. It's a shocker of what we're seeing here. It is just something else. It's having an impact. For sure it is. Maybe not as dramatically as you may think, but it is having an impact. All right, Phoenix. The Royal Canadian Mint is the best on the planet. Nobody comes close. They are very, very good, although, the Perth Mint is really, really good too. Peace on Boxer says, I'm having a hard time trying to sell my silver at spot at FP Marketplace. Anyone has any feedback on this? Out of Utah. Yeah, that's tough right now for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. And we've got Juan Francisco Yampambero says, Merci por translator del inglés por the speladas de gold and silver. And, well, thank you. I appreciate that translation. I don't have it there. Don't have time to do that right now, but let's see here what's happening here. We're watching these markets move. 83.75, 83.72. It's pulled back somewhat, but silver is still up dramatically here tonight in the Asian markets. And I think a lot of us they're just anticipating to see what's going to happen. But we did see silver reach an all-time high tonight, $84. It was over 5% earlier in the night. Just in the first literally 2 hours. It's gone that much, that high. Crazy. By the way, can somebody tell me how many thumbs up we have? We're trying to get to 2,000 thumbs up tonight. If you're here and if you haven't done it, press that thumbs up button for all-time highs in both metals. Oh, yeah. Somebody let me know because I can't see without completely putting everything out of whack if I refresh my page. I wish it would do it in real time. But, all right, 1,500 likes. There you go. So hopefully we can get 500 more. We need 500 more likes on this live stream tonight. Thank you so much. 83.66. There's some fight left in silver to come back, but it is pulling back a little bit here. But man, we saw $84. Just amazing. It was brief, but there it is. Oh, awesome. Eric was at the fun show. Nice. Thanks. Thank you, Hoosier, for letting me know. That's cool. Yeah, he's awesome. Eric was there at the fun show. All right, nice. Let's see here. So there it is. Let's get over here. All right, we've got this from Coins A to Z. U.S. Mint lags way behind many other mints in regards to innovative designs. Indeed, they do. You are right. Membership milestone. Oh, 32 months. Thank you, Burks. Member for 32 months. Thank you, Burke 9497. Thank you. Very cool. Nice. Thank you for being a channel member for so long. Really much appreciated. Coins A to Z. China has been being smart for a long time, accumulating physical precious metals. Indeed, they are. You're right. Coins A to Z. Dong Ginley. This guy has never put Trump on any coin. Better never put Trump in. Well, it may not be totally up to him. But Dan Rumble, flog them and send them home. All right. All right, let's pause. Let's go back. 83.46. There is some pullback. Let's take a look at the volume. Silver's really pulling back now. There's still some fight into it. We had long candles here earlier with very brief touches up to $84 an ounce. And now we're seeing it leveling out with volume, with some resistance in the volume here before this market's pulling up here. So look at this. Just amazing. Look at that. All right, 1.6 thousand likes. Thank you. There's enough people right here, right now, that we could get 2,000 likes in a heartbeat. We're trying to get that for the record high prices here as we move forward. We're moments away from Shanghai and Hong Kong opening up. Big exchanges opening up in minutes. I thought they opened up, in at 9:30, but apparently it's 8:30. At least it is for this weekend. Look at that. Some buying happening here. So some resistance. We're looking at silver. Again, still, it's exciting to see it trade over $83 and stay there. But that could change. It's going to be I think they're going to see some resistance in the U.S. markets because of the margin calls or margin increases. But we'll see. We'll see. Watching it closely here. But silver is the clear winner of the day. It's the best performer here, where platinum and palladium were earlier, but they pulled back too. And gold has pulled back as well, about $20 from its all-time high. Yeah, this is paper silver moving, but still, it's a pretty exciting to see. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, when it reached $84, that means those proof silver eagles were $11 premiums. That's it for a proof. And that's pretty good for the U.S. Mint, wouldn't you say? Exactly right. For sure. All right. All right, more chaser. Got to get more water here. Okay. Ah, yeah. Very good. Let's see. And we're about 14 minutes away from Shanghai and Hong Kong opening up here. Let's get over here. We've got this from Dan Rumble. I don't know why that's not posting. TH, Caesar, it's getting as expensive as it is, and is a good sign for the future of our economy. Yeah, I think this is outside. This is operating kind of outside of the economy. 1.7 thousand thumbs. Thank you, Fishy Fun. We're getting there with the thumbs. We need 300 more thumbs, 300 or so more thumbs. Up, thank you. Joe Lopez, Sal, just read, check every comment on this topic. Have a great evening. All right. Read and check every comment. I'm reading them all right here in this live stream at this moment in time. Master Blaster with the Explorer. Thank you, Master Blaster. It's been a while since we've seen you. So thank you. Let's refresh that and let's pop back over here and see what we've got. Silver and gold on fire tonight, but kind of moderating some of its gains here in anticipation of the opening of the next markets, which are going to be a big ones for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. It's a move way through here. Mark Yellowcake thinks we might see $90 silver tomorrow. I tell you what, the rate things are going, if we don't see some resistance from London and New York, that could be possible. Although, I tell you, here we are. We did reach an all-time high tonight for both metals. Historic. Never happened before on this channel. In a live broadcast, Sunday Night Market Open. This is actually taking me aback. I was surprised that this would happen. It's crazy. All right. Paper, silver, and gold if there's a March delivery default. Oh, man, that's good. I tell you what, I don't know. That would be uncharted territory. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I need to get a coffee maker for these long nights for sure. You're right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. 83.35. More of a pullback of the gains here tonight for silver, but still, it is the night is early. We got about 22 minutes left before this. Let's take a look here again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 markets open right now. Tokyo is closed and will be. They won't open again for another day, so there we can see that. But Shanghai is a big one. It's going to open up in just over 10 minutes. In fact, 10 minutes and 50 seconds as I finish this sentence right now. Yeah, there it is. See, I told you. Yep, it's closed right now, but it's going to be open soon. This will be fascinating. So I don't know. Iran is going to be, I think, is one of the major players. I think what's going on in Iran right now. I think there's some uncertainty in the market. So I'm watching this thing move here. So there it is. All right. Let's see here. All right. 83.49. So there it is. We're seeing some pushback, moving back up again. So 83.49 right now. Very volatile, very volatile. All right. Let's see if we have anything more that's popped in the next few minutes. We're about to finish up our comments here for today. We're going to answer one comment and get back to the markets, then answer another comment and go back to the markets. This is an older video. The 2 things it will take to keep silver prices up. All right, coming back, we have HVAC Residential Basics, says here, and now it's 82.55, January 11th, 2026. Well, that was so 40 minutes ago, HVAC Residential Basics, because right now it's at 83.49. Boy, how quickly things change. It's crazy. All right. Iran also has a water crisis. Wow, okay. Crazy. Wow, I did not know that. Yeah, they cannot keep things going. The regime may collapse. I hope it does. Okay, let's see here. I just pulled a nose hair, by the way. Breaking news. I just pulled out a nose hair. And it was glorious. It was so nice. All right, $3.53 up, 83.49 for silver. Gold up to 45.79 tonight. We broke records for both metals earlier, and it may happen again. It may happen again here in minutes from right now, in about 9 minutes. So there it is. Man, what a night it has been. Crazy, crazy. I do too, Gregory. I hope so too, Gregory Albright. I hope so. We used to have a viewer that came here from Tehran. My eyes did not water, believe it or not, when I pulled that nose hair out. But we used to have somebody come in from Tehran into this live stream. I hope he's doing okay. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Let's do this. These markets, 83.54, silver climbing again in anticipation of the next 2 markets opening up in Hong Kong and Shanghai. So we're going to watch that and see if there's any new volume and activity happening here with the markets when we get there. Watching these things move in real time here. Gold up 1.49% right now, up $67.20, 45.78. Silver up 4.48%, up $3.58, $83.54. Platinum up $82. Palladium up $67. Those metals move in whole dollars, whereas the precious metals, gold and silver, they move differently. I think gold moves in 10-cent increments, I believe. Silver moves in 1-cent increments, or fractions of a cent from time. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, crazy, crazy. We're about 8 minutes away from the markets opening up in Shanghai. Oh, crap. Won't let me look at that anymore. Dang it. Won't let me look at... all right, well, won't let me look at that one anymore. Let me try it again. Yep, it says I got to create an account. I may do that, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. All right. We'll see what happens, though. It's minutes away. We'll see them light up green here, so that'll be good. Let's get to the next comment. We've got Edwin Tan reporting the highs, but not from the actual source. Probably from a dealer website, but 4606, 84, 28, but it was 4602 and 84 exactly is what we saw. And another report for the numbers. Rich, gold 45.96, silver 83.44. That's right. Reporting those figures happening right now, real time. I hope you join us in the live stream as we're watching things happen right now. Let's see if we have any held. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Don't miss that. Let's get back to this. Okay. Looking at this thing move here. 83.55. 83.55. Silver is up $3.59, 4.49%. Gold up $69.70, 45.80 and 50 cents tonight. There it is. But look at those highs for both those numbers. Just wild to see. There they are. 46.02 and 84. Just amazing. Amazing indeed. Watching this thing happen and move in real time as we're getting very, very close to the markets opening up in Asia. I mean, in not Asia, and well, it's in Asia, but it's Shanghai and Hong Kong. Can anybody give us a thumbs up count tonight? Are we at 2,000 yet? We should be. Very good to me. All right. Let's see. Very good. Watching these markets move. We're trying to get 2,000 thumbs up tonight. And let's see here. Silver's hanging on there, hanging on to some of the gains, but pulling back slightly from the crazy high we saw before. Still at 1.7, so we still need 300 more thumbs up. There's enough people here right now we could get 2,000 thumbs up right there in an instant. It could happen. Yes, indeed. If you did it, press the thumbs up. So hopefully, though, thank you, Choking Ghost. So we're looking at it move here tonight. Moments before the markets open up in Shanghai and Hong Kong. And where are we at right now? 5 minutes away. 5 minutes from the open. And then we're going to see what happens there. Man, but we did it tonight. We saw new all-time highs for gold and silver. Both metals reached all-time highs tonight. Historic in the Asian markets. And I tell you what, if it does get smacked down in New York and London, that shows you there's a bigger battle between the East and West than we thought before. Yes, indeed. There it is. All right. Crazy. All right, let's see here. So you guys, yeah, partaking in a poll tonight. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Let's refresh this again. 3 points. All right, there we go. It's starting to climb back up again. Silver up $3.65 right now, 4.57%, 83.61. Wild. Look at that. Look at that. Gold up $70.80, 45.81. Starting to recapture, starting to make its way back up again as we're getting very, very close. I have 1.8K thumbs up. We need 200 more thumbs up. Can we get there? Hopefully so. There's enough people here we could get there. We might see that happen. We might see the numbers pop up with new highs again there tonight. Let's take a look at the volume just before the markets open up there in Hong Kong and Asia, Hong Kong and Shanghai. And volume still up, but tightening here. It's kind of hanging around in this area. So we'll see. Very good. Look at these numbers move. All right. We are 2.5 minutes away from the opening of the Shanghai and Hong Kong. These are big, big numbers, big accounts here, big exchanges opening up. So we're going to see. This is the longest that I've ever broadcasted for the markets here tonight because we just got to see. We got to see what happens when they open up here in mere minutes from right now. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, yeah. And let's see here. Let's refresh this again. Let's see. Do we have any other comments that have come their way through here tonight? Nope, no other comments. Watching over here, 83.50 for silver, 45.79.40 for gold. And we are literally 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes away from Shanghai and Hong Kong opening up. So there it is. We're getting close. We'll see here. All right. There it is. Watch these they'll turn green, and we'll come back over here and see if there's any move. 4.4% now, 83.48 for silver. Oh yeah, crazy. Again, I'm glad I made the move I did buying earlier in the broadcast. I knew I was going to take a chance doing it, but you know what? I was like, I'm going to do it. So here we are. All right. Here we go. 1 minute left. 1 minute left before they open. We should see these numbers pop fairly close to then when they happen, because we're here. We're just going to refresh this page and see. Oh, dang it. Now I can't see this at all. Now I can't see that at all. I'm going to close this out. I got a unlimited page views. Okay. So I may create an account, but not now. So we're going to close it out, but we know it's going to happen. By the way, here's what the reverse of this looks like, of this round here. Obverse, reverse. So there it is, pre-sale. All right, let's get back over here. 83.51, there it is. Wow, it is 8:30 right now. Let's take a look at the volume, see if there's anything's picked up. Thank you, Jason Hub. I appreciate it. I'll code you a page and the hours around the world for you. Oh, thank you, Jason Hub. I appreciate that. Check out Jason Hub. By the way, Jason Hub has his market page called silverintel.report. Check it out. It's showing the prices as well for both gold and silver and platinum and palladium. And he's got a lot of different things that he's got with related to the markets there. So check out silverintel.report. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. He's here. All right. Volume here is picking up, and it is increasing here, much as we expected. There it is. It's moving up in the northerly direction. Watching the volume here move with the markets. The first little volume bar is showing in the red here so far. So let's see. Yeah, Jason also has a YouTube channel, Jason Hub. Thank you so much for posting that, Jam Unleashed. Appreciate that. All right. There it is. So green. So there's a battle going on in Shanghai and Hong Kong right now. They're both markets have opened up, and we may see it just shoot up like crazy. Silver, number 2 asset again, says Ray. Oh, it's going to take a lot to get above gold, but still, silver number 2. Thank you for the reminder of that, Ray. You're exactly right. So there it is. Let's take a look here, see what we've got. Yep, as expected, 83.74. It's climbing back up again. It is going to be a fight. We may see it reach $84 again, much like what we saw earlier here. Look at that spread between the low and the high tonight. That's $4.15 spread here tonight. Look at that. Up $3.77. Amazing. Crazy is watching the volume pick up and the numbers move up here with the Asian market almost completely open here. With it's just amazing to see Hong Kong, Shanghai open right now. 2 minutes open here, and we're watching this volume pick up here. Let's take a look at it again. There it is. The fight for $84 is on. Man, crazy. Pushing their way through. Up and away. More green candlesticks and green bars for the volume. Just something. Yes, indeed. Moving on up to the top, and that top was $84. We saw that earlier in this broadcast. We witnessed an all-time high. We have 1,800 likes. We need 200 more quickly before I leave here tonight. Before I sign off, hopefully you can get 200 thumbs up quickly. There's enough people here right now. We could get 200 thumbs up in an absolute instance. Yeah, diarrhea will happen in, well, see it in New York opens up. We could see that. We could see them fall dramatically. But right now, we are witnessing it climb back up within 25 cents, about 27 cents from the session high and all-time high for silver. But so far right now, it's not spiked up like we did see earlier. But it may take a little while for that to happen. Yes, if you're here, I hope you will consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Silver Heist. Check out Silver Heist channel as well. Appreciate the thumbs up. Trying to get to 2,000 thumbs up tonight. This is the longest I've ever broadcast on a market watch. As we're witnessing history here, we're going to refresh this page. Yeah, moving up to the big time. That's right, it is crazy, silver is. 83.71. So far, kind of hanging out, fighting. There's some resistance here. And volume really is not, I'm actually kind of surprised. Volume is really, in a sense, kind of just honestly tapered off. I don't know. It's crazy. Seems like it's tapered off a little bit, the volume. Maybe we're getting delayed numbers from Shanghai and Hong Kong. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe we'll hang around for 5 or so more minutes to see what the deal is here. But what a crazy night this is. If you're just joining us, earlier in the night, we saw both gold and silver reach an all-time high when adjusted for inflation based off of the 2011 highs. 83.76. So there's some fight left in silver. Look at that. 83.76. Moving up here tonight. Something else. Crazy, crazy. All right. Man, look at this. 83.76 tonight. A wild ride. Man. All right. Don't know what else to say about it. But let's see if we got any more comments that have made their way through here. Nope, no more comments, but we're here tonight. If you're here, press the thumbs up button. All right, we have a 1.9 thumbs up now. Thank you so much. That's right, I haven't lasted this long since senior year. That's exactly right. We have 2,800 participants in the poll. Can we get 2,000 thumbs up on this broadcast tonight? Yes, indeed. All right, very good. 83.76, staying right here at this moment. Volume, pull back a little bit here. Volume is kind of tapered off a little bit tonight. Surprisingly, I thought the volume would spike up a little bit more. But yeah, we'll see. I think we might see some resistance tomorrow in the U.S. markets, Razor Ready. I think that's what's going to be. But we may have seen the top for tonight. I don't know. Shanghai and Hong Kong are kind of just chilling tonight, honestly. They're just kind of just hanging out. I think they're, I'm surprised we're not seeing more action there, honestly. But here we are. We're seeing kind of some resistance here, pulling back. And but there you go. All right. Does anybody have a thumbs up count now? I would like to get 2,000 before I go. We'll hang out for maybe a few more minutes here, just to see what happens. But so far, not a lot of activity out of Shanghai and Hong Kong as they're open right now. But there it is. All right. So here we are, watching these markets move. All right. All right. And as we watch these markets, we're here. And we're about 7 minutes into those markets opened up. Both still up dramatically. Both metals are. But you can see the highs for both those metals. Still 1.9 thousand thumbs up, okay? But we need to get, we need to see if we can 2,000 likes, all right. So there it is, okay. Very good. Not much activity though right now. 83, pulling back a little bit now in the Asian market, so they're being cautious. The Asian markets are being cautious right now. All right. All right. Some are saying we got 2,000 likes. We got 2,000 likes. Thank you guys. All right. James Unleashed made a few good shorts today. There you go. And thank you for the super chat, my friend. Yes, thank you so much. I discussed a pullback. I didn't meet him. That's right. Exactly. I did not believe in the pullbacks. That's right. Exactly. That's right. Well, thank you guys. All right. Well, my voice is starting to go a little bit here. We've been going for 2 hours and 38 minutes and a little bit beyond that. As we see silver fighting to hold ground at 83.60 right now. So the night is still young, though, in terms of the Asian market. So it could still reach and go back above again. But we did reach history here. Thank you, guys. We got 2,000 thumbs up. Appreciate it so much. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful evening. Check out Rocky Superstar. I think he's live right now. You guys are awesome. Keep your feet on the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. We will see you on Tuesday night. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.